like a year, and then I never told any stories of what happened there on my YouTube channel, largely because I didn't really upload a lot that year. Or since then. I'd planned to tell all those stories during summer vacation, but the thing is, summer of 2019 was a pretty insane time, man. I got sidetracked, so I figured I should tell some of those stories while I can still remember them and farm that free, juicy content. Although I have to say, for this story, I don't think there was much risk of me forgetting it. But first, it's a pig. It's a plane. It's Technoplane! On sale now at youtooz.com for $29.99 with free worldwide shipping. Also, it can actually fly! For legal reasons, that was a joke. The Technoplane will be on sale until they run out. Our last U2 sold out on the first weekend, so buy one while you can. And if you're a fan of free stuff, enter my Twitter giveaway. We're giving away one Technoplane every 1,000 retweets, and it ends a few hours after this upload. So hurry and make it while you can. Either way, links will be in the description. Back to the video. I'm gonna be real with you, I waited until the last possible moment to record this video, and now the server is completely exploding because there's 90,000 people online, so it's a bit of an L for Technoblade, but we're going to try our best and see what happens. So anyways, in college, I didn't really go around announcing that I had a YouTube channel, you know, I didn't, it wasn't like a top secret. I wouldn't completely explode if people found out, but I didn't go around telling people, hey guys, I'm a Minecraft YouTuber, look at me. But anyways, there was an English lecture where our professor was talking about the different routes to publishing and stuff, and someone asked him, hey professor, how do you feel about online publishing? Is that good? And he's like, well, you know, I don't really know all that much about online publishing, but the internet is, you know, is clearly the future. I mean, for God's sake, there's even people out there that make a living playing video games, and I'm sitting there in row 3 just sweating like, oh god, he's on to me, he knows. Get back here. All right. Oh, you're approaching me? You're approaching me? Get the heck out of here. Wait, I won? Oh, that's nice. That was pretty normal, though. That isn't the part that traumatized me. So fast forward, it's the end of the semester, and I have a B+ in rhetoric, and I am so very close to an A-, all right? I am like less than 0.5% away, but there's only one assignment left before the grades are finalized and the semester is over. And it's a speech. We got to give a speech on like some social issue that isn't super well known, but we care about. And yeah, I did my speech on freedom of speech in the age of social media. Basically, the TLDR is, this is an incredible connection. The TLDR is that, you know, social media is kind of extremely important. People use it a lot. You're literally watching this on YouTube. Please don't do this to me. You know what? I'm purling through. What are you going to do about it? Basically, a company like Twitter could decide tomorrow, you know what we feel like doing today? We're just going to start eating democratically elected world leaders that we don't like right off of our platform. And the only thing we could really do to stop them is go, no, please don't do that, because we don't have any freedom of speech protections there. Because, you know, it's a private company. They can legally do what they want. That's just what the speech was on. I'm not trying to start a debate in the comment section, because then I'm going to hear the same 500 counter arguments that I addressed in my speech and you guys didn't hear it. What are you doing? What is your plan here? So I'm sitting here brainstorming, like, how can I get a good grade on this speech? Because I need that A-, man. My dignity will not allow a B+. And then I think to myself, I've got it. I'm going to use ethos. I'm going to establish a personal connection between myself and the topic, and it's going to be incredible. He's going to instantly hand me an A+, so I figured I'll mention. So I begin my speech, and I have to begin by, you know, pointing out how important social media is, and I figure I'm going to do that by referencing my YouTube channel, but I'm going to be discreet about it. You know, I'm just going to say, like, oh, you know, social media is so important in our lives, and it's, you know, it's really revolutionized communication. Like, the other few weeks ago, I uploaded a commentary onto the internet, and now 90,000 people have seen it, and, you know, prior to 15 years ago, that at any point in history that would have been unheard of, and today it's like, yeah, it's kind of common, you know, it's not that impressive. Weird flex, but okay, man. Oh, that guy came out of nowhere. He hit me with one egg. That was so many wasted eggs, dude. We're in a pandemic. You can't just be wasting food. So yeah, you know, I just casually throw in that reference to my YouTube channel, and then I do my speech. And it is a fantastic speech, for the record. All right, one second. Sir, please calm down. Please calm down. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. To give you guys some context, this class was about, I'd say about 15 people large, and it lasts for about an hour. So we'd have a few speeches each day, and then we'd field some time for questions. And we just go home. We just end class early, because that's something you can do in college if you get done with the content sometimes. Because they're not, I mean, in high school they're legally responsible for you, so they can't just send you away. But in college, it's like, okay, bye. We're done here. So yeah, I get done telling the greatest speech ever told, and then I'm answering some questions from the class, and of course some guy in the class says, so you have a YouTube channel. What's your YouTube channel name? And I'm like, oh, you know, it's Technoblade, and instantly here's someone go like, da-da-da-da-da-da. Guys, I found him, he has 500k subs. I'm like, oh god. Oh god. And one of them says as a joke to the instructor, like, "Hey, we should watch one of his videos in class." And I'm like, yeah, man, yeah. And then the instructor goes, "Oh yeah, sure. After this last speech." I'm like, huh? Instructor, you've doomed me. You were supposed to protect me, instructor. Where did this man come from? It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter because he's gone now. He's gone. He can't hurt me anymore. And neither can this man. Nope. I'm still like, this is a sick prank. No, why? And so the last person gives their speech, and they're like, "All right, pull up one of your videos on the old what do you call them? The video board thing. It's like a whiteboard, but it's the projector. Yes, I'm intelligent. This is why I dropped out. Leave me alone." So they make me pull up my video on the projector. I'm still like, oh god, what am I gonna show these guys? It's a bunch of college students, It's a bunch of college. They don't want to watch some guy run around and play Minecraft. So I finally settle on a video, and it's such an old video too. It's from like 2015, but it's the best I can think of. It's the ultimate Hunger Games. It was a special for my 500th Hunger Games episode where I did this simulator, and even though it was old, even years ago, I got some laughs. It wasn't the worst. Personally, I can't stand watching other people watch my videos. Like, sometimes my sister will just blast in my video from across the house, and I just die. So having the whole class watch my video was certainly an experience. But I mean, it wasn't all bad. Some of them subscribed. Let me tell you guys another story. This is a gripping tale of tribulation, redemption, and President Franklin Delano Roosevelt. So I was in this class called Big Data, and basically it went over all the ways civilizations throughout history have created, stored, and transmitted data. And we had to give a presentation in groups of 3. This is another presentation story, by the way. We had to give a presentation on some communication method, and we picked the radio. Later that night, it's like 9 p.m. I just got done binge reading The Princess Bride. Pretty good book, I have to say. Would recommend. And I go to check my phone because I felt, 9 p.m. This is a normal time to start assignments. And, if you knew me, you would be proud of me for starting my homework by 9 p.m., all right? That is good. So, it's 9 p.m., ready to start. I check my phone, and I see a text from my classmates, and one of them says, "Oh, finish the project." And I'm like, huh? They just done the whole thing without me. And I was sitting there in shock as I realized what I had become. I'd become the guy that freeloads off of his classmates in group projects. No, this can't be. What has college done to me? And in my head, I'm justifying it like, well, I mean, it's a pretty small assignment. It's literally like 10 minutes of work. I mean, it's 3 slides with a total like 5 sentences from Wikipedia and 2 images. But I know in my heart, that's just an excuse, man. That's the dark side calling to me. I can't just become a freeloader, man. I can't accept this. So the next day I'm thinking to myself, how can I redeem myself, man? How can I come back from this? And I think, oh, well, we still have to give a presentation on the slides. So I'm gonna give the greatest presentation ever known. Oh, free kill. Don't mind if I do. You can die now. That was not a pearl. So the next day my brain is going into absolute overdrive as I try to think of a way to give the greatest presentation on radio the world has ever seen, all right? But the problem is I did not get enough sleep that morning. I did not get nearly enough sleep. I got 2 hours. For reference, it took me 3 attempts to put on my shirt that morning. It was not looking good for Technoblade. I couldn't give up. I had to keep thinking. I brainstormed throughout breakfast, on the bus, on the way to class, and right before class started, I had my eureka moment. I knew how I was going to handle this. I was going to cite, as a historical example on the usage of radio, The Fireside Chats by Franklin Delano Roosevelt, and it was going to be so perfect. It was going to be so perfect because one of our professors was also from the history department specializing in U.S. history. It was going to be so beautiful. He's probably never had someone of their free own volition mention the Fireside Chats. It's probably going to be the happiest day of his life. He's going to accept me as a disciple on the spot, all right? It was going to be legendary, but the problem is this guy's b-hopping. Bruh. Watchdog, please just ban him. Please. Watchdog, yes, he's stuck. The karma. So I finally had it. Fireside Chats, we got this, but there's only one problem, all right? There's only one problem. There's another group also presenting on the radio. There wasn't supposed to be overlapping groups, but it's a big classroom. We didn't see them on the other side of the room, so we didn't see them write radio, and it's a one-day assignment, so the professors don't actually care that much. The other group gets called up to present first, and I'm sitting like, don't you guys dare. Don't you dare bring up the Fireside Chats. Don't you dare. And I stare them down as they give their presentation. And their presentation sucks, all right? Our presentation was going to be so much better. They don't mention the Fireside Chats once, and the presentation is over, and we're good. We're good. and right as I think victory is finally within my grasp, I hear the professor say, "Oh, that was a very good presentation, you guys." Another great example of the use of radio in history is by Franklin Delano Roosevelt's fireside chats, and I fall to my knees and go, "No!" Okay, I wasn't that dramatic, but I was mad. I was so mad. Are you kidding me? The professor stole my bruh. How was I supposed to compete with him? Obviously, I couldn't bring up the fireside chats after he already said it. I'd look like I was copying him. I ended up saying, "Oh, well, a good thing about the radio is it allowed people to transmit music audio. It just wasn't the same. It just wasn't as good. We got full credit on it, but my day was ruined. My day was ruined." I don't know what the lesson is to get from that story. It's just, life isn't fair, man. Please just fall off. I have to upload this video. Please just die so I can upload. Yes! We win these. That was another episode of Skywars, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the college stories, and once you're done buying my YouTubes, you should click on this end screen. Nice. Well, guys, we did it. 1 million subscribers. I am now officially a big boy. And it didn't even take that long. I mean, it just took like 11 days and 9 months and 5 years. But who's counting? Now that I'm famous, the first order of business is to let it immediately go to my head. If you have less subscribers than Dan TDM, don't even speak to me. I'm kidding. Now that I'm hitting 1 million subscribers, I think it'd be cool to take a look back at my history on YouTube. Nobody cares, techno, show us your elbow. Look, I'm getting to it. I made my first YouTube channel when I was 10 years old, and it was called Studio Lore. I'd upload these terrible Roblox machinimas back when I had no mic and recorded with whatever free program I could get my hands on, which always had some terrible watermark on the top of the screen and often had bizarre limitations, like only being able to record for 30 seconds at a time. And after all that was done, I'd throw all the clips into Windows Live Movie Maker and trim them a bit before calling it a day. Of course, this pales in comparison to the amount of work I put into my videos today, where I throw some clips into Sony Vegas and then I trim them. And then sometimes I zoom in. But eventually I got bored of making bad Roblox videos and decided to move on to making bad Team Fortress 2 videos. Now, I don't want to brag, but I was pretty good at that game, and after only 4 years of making videos, I'd managed to amass an entire 47 subscribers. Yeah, I was kind of a big deal. At this point, I was 13 and about to graduate middle school, and I was thinking, at some point in the future, I'll be an adult, and adults need to get their own food. But food costs money. Clearly I needed to figure something out, but I mean, what kind of job was I gonna get? All I did all day was play video games and make jokes. So one day I'm sitting there watching YouTube, and there's this dude that's just like playing video games and making jokes, and I'm like, wait a minute, he's getting paid for this. I could do that, so I did. The end. Video over. Alright, there's a bit more to it than that. Now, I'd always believed that confidence was an important trait to have. It's just that it's not a trait that I'd ever had. But someone once told me that the key to being confident was just to fake it. Forever. So I decided I was going to do YouTube, and I was going to be absurdly confident about it. I wasn't just going to hit 1 million subs and call it a day, because any loser can do that. I was going to hit 10 million, and then I wouldn't even be grateful. I'd be the worst person on the platform. You know, other YouTubers out there, they make milestone videos like, "Oh my god, when I started this channel, I never thought I'd get this far. Thank you all so much for the support." Weak sauce. Couldn't be me. Catch you making milestone videos like, you know, when I first made this channel, I thought we'd get here way faster. Hurry up, losers. Pick up the pace. Chop chop. I mean, everyone would hate me, but hear me out here. It'd be funny. Also, so many YouTubers back then would make a huge deal out of doing face reveals, and I wanted to send them a message, okay? I wanted to tell them, this is the internet. Literally nobody cares about your face. We're here for the real good. So I decided that I'd promise that when I hit 1 million subscribers, I'd do an elbow reveal. But I knew that confidence wasn't going to be enough. If I wanted to get 10 million subscribers, there was only one game that offered even a chance. The game that was taking YouTube over by storm. Minecraft. I decided to ditch my Studio Lore channel, which I'm sure devastated my 48 subscribers, and move on to a new channel. I made a few collaborative channels with friends before I realized, wow, that's a terrible idea. I want my own channel. And on October 28th, 2013, the Technoblade channel was created. Wait, was that actually my banner? Are you kidding me? No, turn off the camera. Avert your gaze, audience. No, my dignity. Now, I'd been playing Minecraft on and off for a few years by this point, but I'd mostly spent my time on small faction PvP servers, which I'd join and then completely take over within a few months. I mean, I ruled those servers with an iron fist, but I figured if I wanted 10 million subscribers, I'd need a server with more than 30 players on it, so I wondered, if I could take over all these smaller servers, what would happen if I joined a larger server? When it came to big Minecraft servers in North America, there were only two options. It was Mineplex, which was the largest Minecraft server in the world, or Hypixel, which was a bit smaller, but it was still doing pretty good. And you know, two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, because I saw Captain Sparkles on that other road and he was doing daily Let's Plays, and I'm gonna be honest, I felt like competing with him for views when I had 0 subscribers would probably prove to be an uphill battle, so yeah, Hypixel it is. And that has made all the difference. Look at how badly Hypixel is killing the Minecraft Java Edition multiplayer scene right now. Look at this. No one stands a chance. Oh, but Technoblade, isn't this server over here doing pretty good? Wrong, it's also Hypixel. I started out recording Hunger Games videos since those were huge back in the day. I was slowly trying to assimilate the Blitz survival games community into my fan base, and after 6 months of hard work, I'd managed to get an entire 300 subscribers. You see, getting the first 1,000 subscribers is the most difficult, and things aren't made any easier when your voice sounds like,
"Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of The Hunger Games!"
Then again, there was a 6-year-old who got tens of millions of views, so maybe I just suck. But things started to pick up after that. I began making these Hunger Games montages in which I'd showcase myself beating some of the top players in the community, and those were quite successful, even if I cringe looking back at them. I mean, come on. Look at the beginning of this. There's like this pan-in shot to the tower, and half of the map is not rendered. You cannot see half of the things you're supposed to see. This shot is terrible. But yeah, those worked out, and a year and a half after making my channel, I now had 14,000 subscribers. At this point, I was making actual money. I mean, not like a lot, but pretty good for a 15-year-old, and I thought, I don't really need money for food yet, and all I do all day is obsessively try to grow this YouTube channel. What if I use this money to buy ads? You know, those YouTube ads that play before videos? Yeah, anyone can make those. You don't need to be a company or anything. So I made a Google AdWords account and a channel trailer, and every couple of months I'd spend all my money making sure this clip played at the start of every Minecraft YouTuber's videos.
There's only 2 ways you can react to this video: by subscribing or by calling the police.
It was a pretty bizarre way to get subs, but hey, it worked. I mean, optimizing it required a lot of math, but math is my thing. I managed to optimize it to the point where I could get almost 3 subscribers per dollar. It was like subbotting, but with real people. It was incredible. I'd still be doing it today, honestly, if it didn't suffer from diminishing returns after a while. At this point, Operation Blitz had gone over pretty well. I mean, whenever anyone else tried to be a popular Blitz YouTuber, I'd just kill them and add them to the next montage, because there can only be one. And then, in June 2015, Hypixel released a new game mode, Skywars. Skywars was the most popular minigame Minecraft had ever had. It had something like 8,000 concurrent players at peak time. It single-handedly launched Hypixel's player count past Mineplex. I saw that and thought to myself, free views! So I started recording Skywars videos, and meanwhile I'm scheming, you know, like how am I gonna take over Skywars? I gotta defeat all the other YouTubers, but the game's too large for me to like find them in-game and kill them one by one, and eventually I found my answer: Ranked Skywars, a new mode which had a monthly competition where only the top 10 players could get an exclusive Dragon Rider victory dance. So I got Masters Division and have been passively flexing with the dragon in every Skywars video since. Does your Skywars YouTuber have a dragon? Yeah, didn't think so. Well, actually, some of them do have dragons nowadays, but we don't need to speak about that. You might be thinking, Technoblade, does this flexing actually help at all? And yeah, I have absolutely no idea, but I have to flex, okay? It's important. You see, one time my classmate told me their little brother watched Skywars on YouTube, and I was like, oh my god, they might watch me! Ask them who their favorite Skywars YouTuber is! And they came back the next day and said, you said it was, I think, Acidic Blitz, and I went, no! So yeah, every other YouTuber must get flexed on. My ego demands it. I spent the next 2 years taking over Skywars. I got the YouTube rank, graduated from high school, and got my silver plaque on YouTube for passing 100,000 subscribers. It was now summer of 2017, and big things were on the horizon. As I said before, I was obsessed with YouTube, and part of that obsession meant stalking every single other Minecraft YouTuber on Social Blade to see which of them were succeeding, and if so, why. And I found this one dude who'd gone from like 0 subscribers to 90,000 in like 2 seconds, and I thought, huh? This was Skeppy, by the way. So anyways, I stalked Skeppy on Social Blade and noticed that his sub gain was completely normal, except whenever he started live streaming, at which point it increased by like 1,000% until he stopped. So I tried that myself, and oh my god, did it work. What? For like a month I was streaming like 5 hours per day because YouTube was just like handing you subscribers by the bucket. This is also when I beat Minecraft Hardcore mode with the steering wheel, which got, that's my most popular video. It got like 5 million views, so many subscribers. I went from like 150,000 subscribers to like 350,000 in like 2 minutes in YouTube time. It was so ridiculous. I took a gap year instead of going to college. And I mean, with growth like that, you can't do anything else. Naturally, shortly after I did that, the algorithm changed and live streaming stopped giving billions of subscribers, but the views remained. I turned my focus to taking over Bed Wars Hypixel's new game, which, just like Skywars, completely shattered any previous player count records and had like 20,000 concurrent players. All I could think was free views! The way I ended up flexing in Bed Wars was actually an accident. I'd planned to get onto the leaderboard, so I played a ton with a lot of the top players in the game to get better, and one day I noticed that I'd won 200 games in a row without losing and thought, wait a minute, isn't the record like 350? I should go for it. So I assembled a ridiculously strong Bed Wars team, and we broke that record and then some. Hypixel gave us the challenge to get 1,000 wins in a row. It was a huge story, and admin made a website to track how close I was to 1,000 wins, and we had to log in and play in the middle of the night to avoid people who would like, they'd be coming after me, and they'd be prepared to snipe me with fly hacks just to prevent the dream. But we did it. Okay? And now it's one of the most popular videos on my channel, right behind Minecraft Story Mode, which has absolutely no business having that many views, but I'll take it. And then began the dark. Absolutely no business having that many views, but I'll take it. And then began the dark ages for my channel. Minecraft's popularity was starting to wear off. Well, I mean, it'd been going downhill since even before I started my channel, but now I was really starting to feel the effects. I mean, my motivation's never been particularly consistent, but now whenever I uploaded, I'd actually lose subscribers instead of gaining them, which really did not help. So for like a year, I uploaded once per month, if even that much. Fortnite was taken over. I mean, I made like a half-hearted attempt to get into Fortnite, but I just wasn't feeling it. So I sort of just stayed in YouTube limbo for a year. My views not growing, but not shrinking either. And all this time I wondered to myself, what would it have been like if I had been born a few years earlier? If I had been a YouTuber in Minecraft's prime? How far could I have gone? Would I have been Sky Does Minecraft? And suddenly, a few months ago, Minecraft is back. It's popular again, and I got the answer to that question. Absolutely not. PewDiePie just came in and denied everyone. You thought he was popular before? Well, now he's literally twice as popular. Dude gets 10 million views per video. We're getting owned. This just proves my original theory that making Minecraft videos is just playing YouTube on easy mode. Still, even if I'm not number one, I'm doing pretty good. You know, Skyblock came out, which was even more ridiculously popular than Bed Wars, and right as I was starting to take that over, bam, Keemstar's out here saying he's starting a Minecraft YouTuber tournament, and I'm here like, it's free real estate. And in like 2 months, my views per video go from like 100,000 to 1 million. It's pretty great. I'm sure that trend will continue forever. Anyways, now that I've passed 1 million subscribers, it's time. For years, I've covered my elbows every time I make a real-life video. For years, my fans have wondered how incredible my elbows must be for me to go to such effort to keep them out of the public's eyes. And now, it's time to find out. Welcome guys to an episode of Skywars. We're gonna have to record this one as quickly as possible because my mom just told me that my little sisters are gonna have their friends over today, and you have to understand is that no recordings are gonna be able to be made when there are like 3 to 5 8-year-old girls in the same house. I'm gonna like barricade myself in my room and hope they spare my life, because you have to understand that 8-year-old girls are some of the most savage bullies on the planet. Like the boys, they'll just try to like beat people up, and I mean they're like a foot tall. You know, I'm not the most muscular dude, but if a group of like 8-year-old boys tries to beat me up, I'm just gonna like throw them out. I'm just gonna like pick them up and throw them. They can't do anything to me. Have you seen? I have like 0 upper body strength, but at least I'm like, you know, like 12 times as tall as them. I'm sure someone's doing the math and like, no way, that doesn't add up. You're not 12 foot tall. Well, you don't know me. Neither does this dude. Get out of here. Thank you. What you have to understand is that, like, 8-year-old girls, it doesn't sound like this. It sounds like I'm just making one of those exaggerated jokes that I love to make. But 8-year-old girls are legitimately the most savage bullies on the planet. Because they know that they don't go for physical wounds. They go for psychological wounds. Like, they will go straight for your self-esteem, your confidence. They'll go straight for it, man. And you can't escape. Even if you're like an adult, even if you're almost an adult like me. I mean, I'm gonna be an adult in ow. I'm gonna be an adult in a few months. It doesn't feel like I'm gonna be an adult, but apparently I will. I mean, legally. And even though I'm like, you know, a good like 4 feet taller than them, they don't care because what am I gonna do? Beat them up? No, they know there is zero risk of me attacking them back. So they're just gonna, they can be as savage as they want. Like, you know the children in Skyrim, who are completely invincible, by the way? They're like the only thing you can't kill in that game. And they talk mad trash, because they know they're invincible. Even if you are the Dragonborn, you can't do anything to them, because they're invincible. I'm gonna barricade myself in my room. There's 2 ways to get into my room, and only one of the doors is a lock, so I'm gonna, like, actually barricade myself. I started the barricade. I have a few stacks of books over there, but I'm gonna put like some chairs, gonna put some more stacks of things. I don't know. We're gonna go all out. I can't really do anything until I get an ender pearl. And we're back with an actual refill. And pass the mic in the chat, just like, fight. Why aren't you guys fighting? Well, we might fight you if you didn't build your fortress of solitude. I don't know. I got all the ender pearls now, so like I actually had bookshelves. I could have. Well, I could break them, get 24 books, and make like a sharpness 12,000 thing. Do you mind? But that would take, 12 years, so we're just gonna go like this. Hello! Well, that was a terrible decision. I'm gonna go over here. Oh, God. Nope. Oh, thank God I'm out. Please don't fall somewhere random in a pearl. Please don't fall. Please. I'm alive! Haha! We're gonna go back over here. Stab this dude. You actually have decent stuff now, but it won't matter. Are you pulling out your bow? The bow is well-known for its great short-range capabilities. But since I can't rant long enough about 8-year-old girls to get enough AdSense, I'm going to talk about my own elementary school experience, because it was weird, man. And I wasn't even like that weird of a child. I just wanted, like any good 8-year-old child, to just go home and play Pokemon. That's all I wanted to do. But the school administration... Oh, I'm level 189. Cool. The school administration, for some reason, they thought I was, like, the biggest thug ever. Like, I was the next Al Capone, just in training. Because they would not stop, like, sending me to the principal's office. I don't know why. I wouldn't even, like, do bad things. Like, one time, me and my friend, we just wanted to play, like... It wasn't Club Penguin, but it was, like, basically Club Penguin. Like, it was, like, we wanted to go to some website for little children's games. Because we were, like, I think we were 9, actually, but whatever. Okay, could you chill? Can't run away from all your problems. Not when they have ender pearls. You, and now you can die, and now this guy, he can die too. You didn't take any damage from that? Are you kidding me? Goodbye. Anyone else? That's what I thought. So anyhow, we wanted to go on this website, but it was blocked by the school Wi-Fi, and so we're like, oh, hey, well, the school Wi-Fi, it specifically said, if you think this site should gain access, go fill out this form. And so we being able to read are like, well, it says to fill out this form, so we did. And then, like, maybe 2 weeks later, both of us get dragged out of class, and they're just like, okay, we got a really like panicky email from like the technicians or whatever. They got this strange message, and they don't know what's going on. Everything's on fire now. Do you mind? All my strength ran off a long time ago. And he has speed. anyhow, they drag us into the office and they're just like, the technicians, they got this. This is terrible. And they like show us the piece of paper, like printed it out like it's like a felony or something. And the paper literally reads like, please enable this website. Pretty please with the cherry on top. And they've tracked it down. They've tracked us down as hardened criminals. They figured out what computer the thing came from and like which students were using it at the time. And it's just like, but who cares? And then they banned us from the computers for like a month. And eventually our parents figured it out, and it's just like my parents were so chill in elementary school. Like at first they didn't realize the school was dumb, so they'd like side with them, and eventually like halfway, sometime in like 5th grade, they realized this school is like run by idiots, and my child isn't actually a thug. Because eventually they're just like, but he filled out a form. The world didn't end. It told him to fill out a form, so he did. Why are you punishing him being able to read? You test him on reading comprehension. Anyhow, but this wasn't even like the first or last time something like that happened. They just would not stop doing things like that. And then they'd like tell my parents that I'd like burned down a building or something. It was insane. Like one time I got in trouble because for some reason, I mean, I was a little kid. Looking back on it, this sounds pretty weird out of context, but I guess I've been like tickling my friend at lunch. Again, that sounds pretty weird now that I'm a 17-year-old, but you know, I was what, like 8, 9 back then, so I guess it was only somewhat weird. Keep your judgment away from me. Get him, creeper. Yeah, win that 1v1. You can do it. No, you ran away from a creeper, dude. Come on. The creeper almost walked off by itself. That's how, and you walked off by yourself. Skywars players, ladies and gentlemen. Skywars players. But anyhow, the school phones my parents and tells them that I like beat up this kid. Like I punched him, everything. They're acting like I beat him within like an inch of his life. And my parents, like, they freak out because they didn't realize the school was dumb. This is when they first learned. And they pull me aside like, dude, you're like beating up kids. How can you do this? I'm like, I didn't. I literally just tickled him. Why is everyone panicking? They're like, really? I'm like, yeah. And so they go and they ask the school, and the school's like, oh, yeah, but I mean, it's still not. And they're sitting here like, why did you say he punched it? Why couldn't you just? And that's the last time they. That's the last time they took the school's word for things. It was just so satisfying to have my parents on my side after that, man. It's like whenever the school was just like, he literally burned down the entire school. Or it's like, so what did he really do? Oh well, he said crap. They're like, oh, okay. So we don't care. I don't know. It was an interesting school to go to. My middle school and the high school I'm at now, their administration is chill. I don't know what it was with, and I'm pretty sure they probably changed the administration by now, considering this was like actually like 9, 10 years ago or so. I don't know what it was. But yeah, can you just walk off the map by yourself now? It's just usually the point in the game where Skywars players do that. Please, thank you. It took a while, but it was gonna happen inevitably. Can I have ender pearls? Where's this last dude? Is his secret plan to just wait around until I walk off the map? Because that would be a pretty devastating strategy. I'd give it about an 80% success rate. Oh, there he is. Nope. Is that really the spot you want to stand in? Is that really a spot you want to stand in? That is really a spot he wants to stand in. This is your plan. I'm going in. You know what? I don't fear anything. No, don't bow me there. No. You have to fight. You can't just ride your problems away forever. Please. Oh my God, he's actually gonna do this. You know what? No. I don't have to deal with this treatment. I can just ender pearl you off the map. Thank you. We're still okay. Okay, we're done here. We're done. No, you don't get to survive all of that. That's not how video games work. The last one of these incidents was in 5th grade, and so here's the 2 people you need background information on. So I have this friend who we're gonna call Perry, and he was very, very short, and I was somewhat tall. So basically, it was a pretty dramatic height difference, and that's all you need to know about him. All the personality traits you need to know. He was short. It's gonna be a good story, trust me. Lots of character development, beautiful plot, everything. Anyhow, and the other other person is who we're gonna call Mrs. A, short for Adolf, because child-friendly content. Anyhow, so the thing I understand with her is that I'm not quite sure what her job at the school was. All she pretty much did was like sit around at lunch and make sure all the kids didn't like die in a fire while no one was looking. But the thing is that she actually kind of, I always got the impression she hated children, so I'm not sure why she chose a job at a school where she had to deal pretty much exclusively with children, but I mean, these things happen. I'm trying to tell a story here. Oh, you fall off, yeah. You fell off by, oh my god. So she was like an old lady, she had very poor eyesight, all those stereotypes put together. And so anyhow, there we are. We're playing at lunch one day with a frisbee, and the bell rings. We got to go back to class, but one of my friends, Perry, tries to fight me for the frisbee. And I mean, it's a totally joke fight. We basically both grab onto the frisbee and pull, and me being, 3 times as tall as him, I win, and he falls over, doesn't get injured at all, literally instantly jumps up laughing, and we both run back to class with the rest of our friends, and we get like 5 steps before we hear some voice call out across the field, hey! I don't know how to do an angry hey. I've never been able to replicate it, but it was like, hey! But also extended, like dramatically, like Gandalf going, you shall not pass! Anyhow, this is not the most important detail of the story. And so it's Mrs. A, and she drags us both, and all our friends are looking at us like, what's going on? So she drags us both to the principal's office, and we're just like, why? And we get to the principal's office, and we're just like, do you guys know why we're here? And we're like, no. No one told us. And they're like, and so she just straight up, without even like blinking, she just like looks the principal dead. Okay, I'm gonna have to kill these people before I learn how to speak English again. Thank you. There's another guy. I can hear him. No, there will be no surviving. You? Do you wanna be another guy who gets in my way? How did that other guy live? Oh my god. Why is there a ladder there? Who designed this? You know what? He's the last guy alive. If I kill him, I have to do another round. So we're gonna let him panic there. Oh, he set up a TNT trap. So anyhow, she just looks the principal dead in the eye and goes, like, she says she watched me pick up Perry and like throw him against the ground like an angry Hulk. Like, I don't know why she thought this was a believable story, and the principal's just like, is this true? And it's like me and Perry are sitting here like, no. And I'm sitting in the back, I'm like, I've gotten used to their crap. I'm just like, I have so many witnesses, and I'm being accused by this lady who needs like 3 pairs of glasses simultaneously. Leave me alone. And so, but the stupidest thing is that they tried, not only were they trying to punish me, they were trying to punish Perry just as much. And I'm sitting here like, that doesn't, if you thought I was bullying him, why would you punish him? How does that make sense? And anyhow, so they call our parents, and they're acting like, oh, well, this could be an infraction. We could prevent them from graduating. And I'm sitting here like, what? You're elementary school teachers. Your diploma doesn't mean anything. It's like a participation award. Like, you did it. You passed 5th grade. You think I'm gonna, like, be held back in the future? Like, oh, well, you see, you're perfectly qualified from this job. But you don't. It says here you didn't graduate 5th grade. I mean, you graduated high school, but you really needed the 5th grade diploma. That's really what matters. I don't know why they thought their school was important. Anyhow, and they're like trying to get us both punished, and it just, yeah, my parents definitely, they'd caught on by this point. So there's like, yeah, sure, whatever. They were trying to pass it off as like a bullying charge or whatever, and then also punish the kid being bullied, because what is justice? No one knows. Anyhow, nothing actually happened, and I graduated. As it turns out, I didn't become a drug dealer like they predicted. I'm just now an even bigger nerd than I was back then. So, close enough. That was another episode of Skywars, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, maybe? I don't know. Leave a like, please. I need it to fuel. Welcome, guys. I didn't think I'd be doing a story time again so soon, but what happened on Monday was just too hilarious for me not to talk about it. Oh, by the way, this is going to be the first episode I record on my new computer, so I have no guarantees over whether this thing actually will, like, render stuff, because I don't have, like, I'm not sure if I have the same settings. I'm pretty sure I do. I don't know. It's going to be the trial run anyways. Let me just stab this nerd. Goodbye. Thanks for starting the bridge, though. Oh, the terrible karma if someone just ran up behind me and shoved me off instead. Nope. To mid we go. Anyhow, so there I was. I just uploaded a new video on Monday, and I just noticed I was getting an unusual amount of hate comments, but I didn't know they were hate comments. I thought they were just people trolling me, because the hate comments would go something like, "Oh my god, Technoblade, you stupid Trump supporter, keep politics out of your videos," and I'm sitting here like, I didn't support a candidate, and that there was no political where is this coming from? And then, like, I get other comments like, "Technoblade, you suck at PvP and you'll never be good," and I'm just like, okay, your comments are harsh, uncalled for, and accurate. Don't like them. Anyhow, and it took me a while to realize that, like, 10 people had commented about Trump in a row, which is slightly unusual considering, you know, there's like no politics at all, and I got like 10 people in the comment section going, "Technoblade, you Trump supporter, unsubscribe," and I'm like, what? Wait a minute. And I checked, and all of their YouTube accounts had 0 subscribers, 0 liked videos, and no playlists. And I'm just like, these are all the same guy, aren't they? Oh my god, they're all the same guy. And then I realized that all the other hate comments were the same guy. He got creative. He roleplayed as like a feminist, a hardcore pot PvPer. He was doing all the things. He wasn't that creative though, because he did like the Trump thing. Like, so I don't know, man. I don't know. This guy could be a writer, man. He had great characterization. Anyhow, and I also noticed that the video had slightly more dislikes than usual. It had like 20, and it was pretty early. But I mean, I didn't really care until I noticed. Wait a minute. It's that guy, isn't it? So I didn't think much of it, and then like maybe 30 minutes later, I get a message on Twitter, and it's the guy. He's decided to reveal himself, and he's just like, he posts an image of all his 21 YouTube alt accounts all lined up, and goes, "I've been generous thus far. DM me, or I will be forced to," like, I don't even know. I forget the exact phrasing, but he basically posts his YouTube accounts. And he's just like, it's like a threat. Like, "I have 20 YouTube accounts, dude. Don't mess with me. I'll sink your YouTube career." And then he posts, like, I completely ignore him because I want to see what he'll do. And he posts, like, a screenshot of my like bar. And it's, let me show you the screenshot, because it's the least intimidating thing you've ever seen. See, I have to respect his confidence, because even though the screenshot he posted clearly shows my video only has 2% dislikes, he's talking mad trash and making demands. Like, "I've been generous thus far, but you better do what I say or I'll cripple your career with another 5 dislikes, maybe 6, if I don't get bored making new YouTube accounts." It gets better though. He sends me like what I think was a really cryptic DDoS threat. I'm not even sure though, because what he did was he like sent me like a screenshot of the part of my video where I didn't have a connection to Hypixel, and like captioned it like "soon" and zoomed in on like the no connection part. I'm just like, I think it's a threat. I don't know, man. Maybe he just really liked that screenshot from the video and wanted to share it to his followers, all, you know, 3 of them. I don't know, man. I don't know. But, like, it's such, like, a credible DDoS threat, man. Like, dude, you could have DDoSed me this whole time, but when you wanted to intimidate me, the first thing you did was make a handful of hate comments on a few YouTube alt accounts. Yeah, man, you really use your strongest move first. I believe you, though. You can totally take out my internet at any time. It was great. This guy, like, thinks he's Mr. Robot because he has a few YouTube accounts. It's like, no. Get out of here. I'm sure there's, like, one person who's watching this video that's, like, secretly, like, a super MLG, like, an actual MLG hacker. Please don't hurt me, man. I ain't disrespecting you. I'm disrespecting this clown, okay? He gives you guys a bad name. Well, I mean, I guess you know what? I don't even know. I'm just making fun of people. It's what I do, okay? Leave me alone. Anyhow, let me just go stab this guy. He jumped off. He didn't care. And there's a dude there. All right, this is painful. Well, you know, he just knocked me down here, and I can just janitor you guys really easily. So this is convenient. Oh, he's just completely destroying that guy. Oh, never mind. I don't get to janitor anymore. Well, guess I'll go over here. And just like that, I'm untouchable. That feels good, man. All right. Do we have? We have a book. We could use a speed potion, as well as a regeneration potion. Oh, dang, he's eating the golden apple. Ain't knocking me off that easily. Can't MLG off the voids. I didn't actually knock you there, so that didn't sound nearly as cool as I wanted to. Whatever, man. Good game. Give me that 25 karma. So I just been like completely ignoring him because it's like the best way I can troll him back, and I think he realized that the only way he could force me to notice him is if he hacked my Twitter notifications, which obviously he couldn't do. So he did the next best thing, which was completely spam them by having a bunch of like, I think think what he did was like spend like $2 on Twitter bots to go and retweet all of the tweets that he shared. So it would like spam my notifications, and I couldn't like see anything. It happened like every 30 seconds, and Twitter would be like, "Oh my god, dude, someone retweeted a tweet you were tagged in." But it's possible that was just him on 70 Twitter accounts, logging into them one by one. That would be consistent with his previous behavior. That, or just like 70 elderly Russian women were just really interested in those random tweets he made at a Minecraft YouTuber. These are all equally possible possibilities, okay? Equal chances here. I did not pull off that sentence. Whatever, man. So, whatever one of the three, it was happening. My Twitter notifications were in shambles, man. This could not go on. How could I continue living if I didn't have my Twitter notifications? That's what keeps me going, man. How was I gonna wake up in the morning and like convince myself to get out of bed if I knew my Twitter notifications would look like that, man? Come on. Something had to be done. So anyhow, there was only one plan I could think of to save my Twitter mentions. A plan so elaborate that I barely dared to do it. So what I did was I just went to his profile and added him to the muted account list, and then I never saw a notification from him again. Wow. So that's the story of how, through great mental effort, I managed to escape being MLG hacked. My Twitter notifications were saved, and peace was restored to the galaxy. So, which direction are you doing, dude? What's your name? Best Duck? Oh crap, this isn't a normal duck, this is the best duck. Which one of us are you gonna shoot? Which one's the real me? Laser me? Am I me? No, don't jump off. I can't see you because of this stupid I'm just gonna turn off the cloud. Where's the cloud? I'm not, if he attacks me, I'm just gonna keep looking for the cloud, man. Wait, cloud height off. You know what, this is a temporary solution. I don't even care, he's turning off his clouds right now. See, both of us turning off our clouds. I'm not walking around that corner, dude. Are you serious? And the Blaze took him out. You know what? Good job, Blaze. You got my back. He just like teleports right behind me as I click. Oh my god. Well, he had pants at least. No more pantless adventures for me. Last episode was enough. Anyone else? This dude just hanging perilously off a ledge. That was a very difficult PvP battle, but we managed to win. Alright, who's left? Jiraxo 4, alright. Well, we've already defeated the best duck, and I mean, I'm pretty sure that's like the final boss of Minecraft, like the Ender Dragon, the Wither. They ain't nothing compared to the best. No! You'll get it eventually. Eventually, man. You got this. I believe. No, you had to shoot lower. No, lower. All I know is I want to troll them, alright. Let's go. Let's be mean to new players, because that's like the basis of my channel. Haven't manned yet. We're gonna go like that, even though we could have put that on our pants, and it would have been a smarter idea, and then we could up. Maybe, wait, maybe he's a mastermind. Maybe he's secretly really good at aiming, and he's missing shots to convince me, to lull me into false confidence so I don't cross this bridge. That being said, he's not even looking at it right now, so I'm just gonna assume it's safe. This dude is such a legend, man. We're just gonna do that. And then we're gonna go like this. And it's gonna take way too long. Alright, whatever. Fire. Alright, I want to type close fight in the chat, but I'm just not quite mean enough. Good game it is. At least I got the karma, man. At least I got the karma. I can't. I feel bad. I don't even think he had a connection. Whatever, man. Whatever. It's Skywars. You have to mercilessly pillage the innocent. That's the point of Skywars, man. That's the point. That's the entire basis. And I got 70 coins out of it. So, definitely worth it. Anyhow, a few days later, the electricity in my neighborhood went out. Complete blackout. Not saying these things are related, but I'm staying on my toes, man. You never know. Anyhow, guys, that was another episode of Skywars. Please leave a like. My channel has been crippled since those 20 dislikes. Like, I was about to collaborate with PewDiePie. He saw the dislike count. I was like, sorry, I don't collab with casuals, and blocked me on Twitter. True story. Minecraft YouTubers, #1 reliable source of news. Can trust. Anyhow, see you guys next time. Bye. I really hope this render works. Or that, like, the recording worked. I probably should have checked this beforehand if I was a good YouTuber. If only. Well. Welcome guys to an episode of Skywars. Today we're going to be going over all the new maps and what I think about them, because I wanted to wait a few days to make this video so I could let the hype die down, because you have to understand that we hadn't gotten a Skywars update for straight up 6 months. We got a ranked update, but who even plays ranked, I say, with Diamond Division? But it's like, okay, so solo Skywars hasn't gotten touched in 6 months besides a map reskin for Tribute on Christmas. That's the only thing we got straight up for 6 months. I counted the days, 6 months and 2 days. And so we got these new maps, and I was like, I love these maps, I love fish, I love people, I love everyone equally. Everything is amazing. And now that it's been 2 days, I'm back to my normal hating on everything universally self, which is how things should be. That's how Technoblade was meant to be. And I can go back to hating on Submerged, okay? I like all of these maps except Submerged. Submerged sucks. We're gonna spend the next 15 minutes talking about why Submerged sucks and why the person who made it is a bad person. I'm kidding. But I do hate Submerged though. I kind of hate all of these maps, but I mean, at the same time, I like them. The problem is, every single one of these new maps has broken my one rule of Skywars maps. You put the mid chests in the middle of the map. What is that chest? Is that in the mid? No, that's the center of the map. That is not. This is center. That is not. Are you listening, map makers? You listening? You listening? You see this chest over there? Not mid. Why are half the mid chest not at mid? Okay, I know it's like vaguely in the center of the map, but you see there's this nice big gap here where I have to build blocks and everything, and it's been specially designed so you can go in easily without placing blocks, but you can't go out. I hate that. I hate you. I hate your fam. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's Skywars. No one really cares. But still, it is my pet peeve. Like, okay, I get it. You want to spread out the mid chest so that like everyone gets an equal chance or whatever, so it's not like one guy gets all 6 mid chests instantly like it is on some maps. Like Tribute does that. Tribute has all the chests spread out, but there's not gaps. You can still walk to them like a normal person. I don't need to get a boat, don't need to go on a plane. I can just walk to the chests. Not so on this map. Well, this map is actually the least defendant of all the maps. I do like this map. This map barely has the problem, but it still kind of has the problem. You'll see on the other maps. The other maps did it the worst, okay? You'll see what I mean. Also, we have 2 Energix, because 1 Energix wasn't unbalanced enough, so we can use 2 pots on the same guy. You gonna PvP? PvP? It's okay, I can just double hit this guy 25,000 times. No, no, no. Get back here. No. It's time to die. And where's this guy? Hello. I do actually like Sanctuary though. It's a pretty cool map. It's kind of shaped weirdly, but I like it. You know? Overall, I like Sanctuary. I think it's one of my top 2 favorite of the new maps. There's 5. I like Sanctuary. I don't know why, but I like it. There's a lot of flat space, you know? The light to my room is flickering, but it only flickers for like half a second when I look away, and when I look at it, it stops flickering. I think it's a ghost. I think it's the only reasonable explanation. It's a ghost. Anyhow, back on topic. We're playing on Clearin'. Clearin' is a good Skywars map. I enjoy Clearin'. The problem with Clearin' though is that it's literally Tribute. Look at it. You guys see it? It's literally Tribute but reskinned with a few flaws added. It's an objectively worse version of Tribute. Because, you know, in Tribute, okay, you can chill for 1 second. There's a guy behind me who's just gonna like crit me out in half a second, and I want to kill this guy first. Oh my god, how much damage did that sword do? There's another guy behind me too. I hate my life. I'm leaving. Good day. No, I ain't dealing with this. And he's going after me. Why do I have so many strength potions? I actually would want a regen potion for once. Okay, you're dead. Can I relax now? Nice, okay. Well, it's okay. We used a very balanced kit on him, Energix, so I guess we knocked him off, so it didn't matter anyways. And we got out of there a lot. There were people everywhere, man. Okay, this is just straight up, this is Tribute. Come on. Look at it. Okay. There's like, oh, hello, free kill. Oh, hello, free double kill. I guess you're not a free double kill. You're actually, like, sentient, which is a very rare trait among Skywars players. Alright, so this is Tribute, though. Okay, I said that like 35 times now. I think people get it. This guy forgot. But the problem is, it's not Tribute enough in that you have to actually bridge to middle. I hate that. Stop. Map makers. All the mid chests. Connect them. You can do it. I believe in you. Don't like take... Okay, so one of the things I don't like about Tribute all that much is the fact that all of the mid chests are spread out across the globe. Kind of like this. Pretty much exactly like this, actually. As I said, this map is Tribute. But it's like, at least on Tribute you can walk to them, you know? You don't have to bridge. You don't have to worry about some guy snowballing you in the back while you're trying to bridge to mid. You can just walk to them. In this map, not so. Not so in this map. You gotta actually bridge places. I know this is like the most first world problem. I just really hate having to bridge a second time, you know? you know? But overall, it's still a pretty good map. You know, it has a lot of flat space like Tribute. I mean, it has less flat space than Tribute. Again, it's just a worse version of Tribute. Did I mention Tribute? I think I mentioned Tribute 1 or 2 times. And now I got a bridge over here because it's just Tribute, but you have to do extra work. I ain't going up to that guy because he is strength. Hello. Are you ready for some PvP action? Huh? Don't mess with me. I got this chicken on my side. What do you got? Armor. Lame. Alright, I'm gonna go... Oh, he's a knockback weapon. Okay. Ow. Please fall off. Please. Please. No. Fall off. Please. Thank you. Thank you for your consideration. Why hack? Hack is fun. There we go. This is power. Hello. I strength on him because he used knockback out of here. I ain't getting held hostage. No, sir. And we're back. We're playing on Firelink Shrine, and that is just too long of a name. You don't get 2 words for a Skywars map. You get 1 word. That's the deal. That's how it's always been. Probably. I'm sure there's 1 map exception that I completely forgot about. You get 1 word. What is this 2-word nonsense? No. I actually like this map. I don't know why. It's like the most grievous breaker of the 1 rule that I've mentioned this entire video, where you put all the midgets. Please don't fall off the map by yourself. Okay, I wasn't touching him. You guys all saw it. I was leaving him alone so I could actually get loot. And now there's like no way for me to get to the top of mid because there's no connection here. I have to climb all the way. I guess there's these. No, don't beat me up. No. This guy actually. No. I planned all of this. I am the #1 Skywars player. Energix is a fair and balanced kit that should remain in the game. I'm gonna start a remove Energix like petition later, man. It's just, and everyone's like, oh my god, Technoblade, why do you hate on Energix so much when you use it? Of course I use it, because it's that broken. Why would I use a non-broken kit? Get out of here. If I'm using something, that's grounds to like remove it from the game entirely, or nerf it, which would be a lot more reasonable. But like, come on, you guys all saw that. Did I deserve to win that fight? No. Damn right, that was a good idea. And I didn't manage to kill Seal successfully, but I will in a second. That was actually pretty sick parkour. I haven't done that before. See, I told you, man, this map is cool, even though it's so bad at where it puts the mid chest. Like, there's no way to get back up, except there's like this leafy thing. Is some guy coming after me? There's this weird leaf thing, but it doesn't even go all the way up, so it's a complete scam. I don't understand it either. But when you get to the 2nd floor, it's like, oh look, we made a nice staircase for you. Are you happy? Well, this guy ruined the staircase completely. But trust me, it was very aesthetically pleasing before. Who the heck was this guy? And then there's not even any chest on this layer. You have to go up another layer, which is on this little hidden staircase that took me like 12 years to find. And then you go all the way up here, and there's an anvil. One thing, I love it when they put anvils on maps. That's just, I like it, you know? I can't rely on nerds to use the Armor Smith kit anymore, and I just like anvils being around, because everyone's using Energix. But I can't really blame them, because I use it too. I don't blame them for using Energix. I just hate the fact that the kit exists, you know? You know? You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, Firelink Shrine. So, like, the chests, the placement of the chests is so awful, but at the same time, I just really like the map. And I'm not even sure why I like the map. It's objectively bad. Like, there's 4 layers. The bottom layer, 2 chests. The 2nd layer, 2 chests, and there's no way to get from the bottom layer to the 2nd layer. The 3rd layer has a nice staircase, but it also has nothing there except these diamonds, I guess. But why would anyone mine diamonds is beyond me outside of normal mode. Okay, that was intentional. And then the 4th layer, which is way up there, has like another chest for no discernible reason. I'm gonna need to ask you to die now. Nope. Hello. It's time to die. Would you like to die? There's discounts right now. You can die for 50% off on your car insurance. And we're back on Deserted Islands. And again, you get 1 word for your Skywars map name. You don't get 2 words, you get 1 word. We are a nation of laws, people. You gotta respect them. Okay? But this map design, oh my, okay, it's the worst in terms of like, the 1 rule I've been talking about this entire video. You know the one. You put the mid chest at mid. Because look at how far I have to bridge just to get to middle from that. It's harder to get from this island to this island than it is to get from that island to that island. And that's pretty ridiculous by itself. Well, the problem with this map is that this is a map where its bad map design makes it completely necessary that you own ender pearls, but at the same time, it's also like one of the least likely maps. Oh my god, you have stuff. What is this? What? What? I don't even care, man. I have no shame whatsoever. You have better stuff and you're snowballing out of here. Not something I'm dealing with today, because I want to get this map over with quickly. Look at this gap. What? What? No one is ever going to cross this if anyone that isn't, like, completely blind is paying attention. How are you supposed to... Okay, the problem with this map is that there's this giant old cherry on top over there, which is fine, because they have to make the map a pun, because our lives weren't bad enough without having to deal with a pun with the bad map design. But if anyone goes up here, there's nothing you can do about it. Oh, look at this guy. He's trying to bridge across, but little do you know that you can't bridge across on this map. It takes a half hour. I can go get a Coke from downstairs, come back up here, and stop him from bridging over. Because it just takes that much time. Are you going to go for it? Yeah, that's what I thought. Stand down. If anyone goes up here and you don't have ender pearls, there's really nothing you can do about it. And that's the problem, is that you're just not going to get ender pearls because only 3 of the 7 mid chests are actually at mid. All of the others are separated over here. And there's like, okay, what the heck is my life? Oh, now you jump. And now everyone hates me because I've been denying their dreams this whole time. Oh, no. Okay, everyone can calm down. I'm not dealing with all of you. Nope. You guys can be over here. Alright. See, if anyone goes up there, see, 4 of the 7 mid chests, the majority of mid chests are over there. And you're never going to get over there if someone over here is camping with snowballs. You're going to let you place like 7 blocks. Get out of here. I don't know. It's the map design. I hate it. So I have ender pearls this game, so life is great and all. But you're not going to get ender pearls as often on maps where all the mid chests are separated like this. Thank you. And good day. Plus, the map name is a pun, which is, as far as I'm concerned, is grounds to remove it immediately. And we're back on the final map, Submerged. God, I hate Submerged. Submerged is made entirely of 2 types of blocks. The Tears of Orphan Children and half slabs. That's like the only thing this map is made out of. I don't understand. This is the only map where I was never blinded by nostalgia. Even Deserted Islands, which I kind of hate now that I've had to play the map like multiple times. I still thought that map was kind of cool. What is Submerged? Everything is a half slab. What? Half slab. Everything, you can fall through the map, and like every like second step you make, you fall through the map. Mid chest, I don't know where they are. I played the map several times, and there's like, I guess there's 2 mid chests up there. I thought there was only 1. There's a mid chest down here, and there's a mid chest somewhere else. Wait, there's one. Okay, I got this. I'm starting to understand that. This map, okay, you should roughly understand where mid chests are just from the map composition alone. On this map, what? It seems like something should be up here because that's how symmetry would work. It seems like something should be down here, but this is just a random spot on the map where you can fall through the fences, which is the only part of the map that isn't half slab. Ah. Can you guys tell I don't like this map? Why? Why was it so many half slabs? What? I don't understand how this map works. You need like a map to get through it. There's just all these structures everywhere. I just hate this map so much. Plus, it actually takes like a really long time to actually bridge from your spawn island. But compared to these half slabs, what? I'm sure there's like another 3 mid chests that I've missed so far, because it's like there's just so much stuff. There's like this random bow thing here. There's a mast up there. There's rails. That guy's shooting at me, and I don't want to die. Can I triple pot him? I completely missed that. Whatever. You think you're safe? You're not safe. You were so very dead. The devastating triple pot. He never stood a chance. And we get sharpness too. Oh, our sword wasn't even... Okay, now I'm getting bowed out again. Is he actually in a spot to... Oh, he is in a spot to bow me. Wait. Where did the actual arrow go? We can tell where he shot us from based on... Oh, wait. The arrow disappeared. Okay, never mind. Anyhow. We have ender pearls. So I can get this game over with as quickly as possible. But still... What is Submerged, man? What is this? It's so far away from the spawn island. No. This is straight up like Winter all over again. Remember that map? I got removed because no one liked it. It's Winter. Winter has returned, as Jon Snow foretold. And plus there's this hole in the map, just for no reason at all, that I've fallen into roughly like 70% of the games I've I just did it again. I tried to jump and I tripped over a half slab. Well, a fence. Okay. Because I hit the space bar, but I was like, move. Okay. Whatever. No one will believe me. Are you? Nice. No one could ever have dodged that lava. And away you go. Oh my god, you're so... That was... Nice. That was so cool. I just had to take a moment to appreciate how cool that was. Oh no, now he's actually gonna get to mid. I'm just gonna... Nope, he was faking. He was pretending that he wasn't a tryhard, but us tryhards know each other just from our instinctive look. So I'm gonna assume I'm getting all these mid chests, but in reality he probably like actually knows where mid chests are and is getting all of them under my nose. Or he could go all the way over there. Also viable. Wait, no, there's 3 people. I'm an idiot. Okay. And I never got more ender pearls. Well, that was fun. Wait, the compass says he's behind me. That's probably significant. I should be worried about that. Wait, there's an enchantment. I'm finally starting to understand how this map works, and it's not going to matter, because I'm going to ditch this map forever in a bit. But still, we just have to win this one game. And suddenly, people flying out of nowhere. What is this? What? And get the combo. Thank you very much. Good day. I'm surprised. Usually I hear their footsteps coming. But I mean, I guess maybe he was like sneaking up on me from like a half hour away and then finally got the drop on me. We didn't make this sharp 3 in time, but you know what? The sharp 2 saved us. That's good enough. Hello. And goodbye. Hey, so that was Submerged. That's probably the last time I'm ever going to play on this map. Because what is this mid? What? Remember when Skywars maps were simple? That mid is just straight up... What? So many layers of complexity. I can't work my hand about it, man. I need like a degree in geography to understand where the mid chests are. That was an episode of Skywars, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. For some reason, you did enjoy me ranting about Skywars maps that people put their hopes and dreams into. Then maybe you'll enjoy this UHC highlights video I made with a bunch of other YouTubers in a YouTube event. Even though most of the other YouTubers were actually French YouTubers, so it was kind of weird. But it worked out. The important thing is that the video is pretty cool, so maybe you should click on that if you want. Or don't. Bye! Welcome guys to another episode of Skywars. Bet you guys didn't expect me to play Skywars on my YouTube channel. My content has so much variety. So we're playing normal mode. The one thing I like about normal mode is that, like, diamonds actually matter. It feels wonderful. I mean, in insane mode, everyone spawns with diamonds at mid, so, you know, mining diamonds is kind of a waste of time. But here in normal mode, you have a diamond chestplate, you own everything. This guy has a diamond pickaxe, and I need that. I want to strength this guy. He doesn't really have any armor, but that is kind of the norm in normal mode. Please hit strength, save me. Strength. Strength. Please. Oh, I got a double hit. Yes, all the things belong to me now. Yep. That isn't better. I am smart. Alright, you have a diamond pickaxe. We can go mine all the diamonds, get overpowered items. Life will be good. And people are closing in from all directions. Not a fan of this development. Are they leaving? Well, that guy's going over there. I don't know what his deal is, but I'm not going to question good things. So, mine all the diamonds. Yes. No, don't backstab me. Oh, I could have sworn I heard footsteps. Yes, I am fancy. Yes, everyone bow down to me. Now we can make a diamond sword. I heard fall damage. I'm freaking out. I'm hearing sounds everywhere. I'm gonna get like crit in the back any second now. Up. Up. What's this? No. Sharp 1? Oh, I am ready to ruin everyone's life today. We're even gonna enchant this. Proj Brought 2, strongest enchant in the game. Get over here, it's time to die. Oh my god, all of your health is gone. It's just gone. And now I have strength. Oh, he's getting out of there. He knows what's good for him. See, this doesn't seem like much, but it's in normal mode. No one has armor in normal. Like, let's look at this guy. What armor? Where'd he go? See, I heard, see in the tree? Ah! Ah! What's this? What's this? No fun allowed. Nope. Nope. Oh god. Oh, okay. That was a thing. Yeah, you just stand right there while the lava slowly goes down, and yep, just stand right there. Right there. That's perfect. Thank you. Beautiful. Oh, no. Nope. You can't stay there, man. The lava's gonna get you. You gotta charge me. There's no other option. Oh. Oh, lava's... He didn't turn around and look. Haha. That was all part of the plan, by the way. I totally knew the lava was gonna do that. Don't doubt me. And we're back. We're playing on Overfall, and I figured since Overfall is notorious for just never giving me anything in terms of armor, and normal mode just doesn't give you armor by default, I figured it's the perfect mode to play on. Check out my rudimentary speed bridging, guys. Oh, so talented. I ran out of blocks, so this isn't very speedy. Very speedy, trust me. Alright, we're gonna go straight over here. We're gonna mine all the diamonds, get all the things before anyone can stop me. Yes, thank you. That is not all the things. Also need these diamonds. We're gonna have to stab this guy. 1 second, sir. This is my middle. You cannot attend. It belongs to me. Alright, he got pushed down there. He's gonna spend the next half hour slowly rising. Oh, no, wait. He gave up. He didn't want to do that. No one wants to just swim up water for half an hour. And we have all of the armor. Yes, thank you very much. This is Prot 4. No Prot. Prot. Good enough. Good enough. Is this guy still here? No. And we're gonna see him again in another 45 minutes. Until then, we're gonna be fighting this dude. He's not really paying attention. Please don't fall into the water. Please. Please don't. Did he? He did. This always happens. Oh, we have snowballs. I can ruin people's lives now. I mean, like, more than usual. We can make a diamond sword. We can make fancy things. Hello. There's no way he made it in the water that time, right? Right? Thank you. Strength. All of his health. No. No water. No. No. No water for you. I am so mad. He had half a heart and he was on fire. And the water... No. You don't get to live anymore. That's not how this video game works. Oh my god, he gets to live. No. No. I refuse. Thank you. Unless that was some other guy. Nope. I wonder if he's probably in the water somewhere. I mean, just odds are. I can't keep track. There's just so many people in the water. He's somewhere over here? I vaguely remember this. I mean, I might as well make overpowered items while he's slowly figuring out his way back to the mainland. You have so much. Your strength potion isn't gonna save you, dude. It isn't. No, don't you go back into the water. No. No, please. Thank you. Oh. Don't these rounds last long enough? And we're back. So today is March 31st, which isn't significant by itself. That means that tomorrow is April 1st. And let me just give you guys the warning now. You guys are going to be ruthlessly clickbaited by every single YouTuber you're subscribed to. Well, I mean, slightly more than usual. Because you're gonna have like 12,000 people in your subscription box just going like, oh, I'm quitting YouTube because this is just the day where all clickbait goes. Don't worry. I'm only going to be clickbaiting you guys the regular amount tomorrow. It'll be great. Give me all the gear. Yes, this map is great because you get all the diamonds at the middle, and there's an anvil. It just hands everything to you on a silver platter. I should probably get better stuff, but diamonds, man. I need a diamond chestplate first. Or I suppose I should actually get like decent armor. And good enough. Alright, Blaze, you need to protect me. It's up to you. I only have a stone sword. Oh, there we go. See, everything is just... I say a problem. What do I need? I need boots. This map loves me. Yes. Alright. What else do we need? We actually don't really need anything. I guess I could just make diamond stuff. This is really convenient. This is like the best middle I've ever gone to. I mean, I'm out of chests, so I can't really ask for ender pearls, but who cares, man? Why would I need to leave mid? All the stuff I want is right here. Do we have more diamonds yet? Yes, we do. And there's a crafting table over here. That guy wants to stab me, but not until I make a nice shirt. I even have time to put the shirt on. Yes. Someone burned everything. I'm not quite sure why. Not very environmentally friendly, but still. It's that footsteps I hear. It's very awkward to craft with a full inventory. We're gonna go over here. Oh. Never mind. No, pause the evil laugh. We need sharpness one, so I feel better about myself. We haven't actually done, like, any fight in this round. Oh, here we go. It's time to die. Just doesn't feel the same without a diamond sword. Maybe we can make an overpowered iron sword, but nope. First, the dream must live. Where is... Wait, did I mine all the diamonds? Oh god. This is it. The final attempt to get a good diamond sword. Yes! Alright, let's abuse this on people. Only 2 people are left. We spent all the time getting strong stuff, and now we don't actually own anything. But everyone can still die. Eventually. Any day now. How are you gonna get out of there? No. Only death. Alright, we have overpowered stuff. The only thing left to do is to fall off the map when this guy snowballs us. Yes, get him, Blaze. Oh, no, no you don't. There we go. I made the bridge slightly wider. No, you don't. No, you don't. You can't mess with me. I have stuff. Oh, wait, you're resistant to fire? No, 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 no. Get back here. You do not get to just disappear into the flames. Your coins. And we're back. You guys probably noticed this, but we're using a new texture pack today. This is called, like, the War Revamp by IceParkTon. The link will be in the description, as always. A lot of people, like, don't ever check the description. They're always like, Technoblade, what texture pack are you using? I'm sitting here like, but it's in, like, every description. It's always in every, I don't know. It feels like the one place you would look before giving up and spamming me in the comment section, but I don't know, man. I don't know. People are weird. We actually got an ender pearl. That's adorable. Normal mode thinks it can give me an adequate amount of ender pearls. Oh boy, diamond axes. Some things never change. Alright, nothing in there. You can die. Free strength bot. Alright, alright. I'm gonna don't mind me. You can you can die. Do I even still have strength? Oh, now you wanna fight? No, now you die. Alright. Let me get this. I feel very, very comfortable right now. Let's get an even stronger weapon, because why not? Do we have anything else? I don't think we have an anvil, so... Level 8... Oh my god, level 8 actually did something useful. Yes. Alright, where's this guy going? Wait, why is he... What are you... Why? Wait, who's that? No, 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 no. I'm not getting knocked off today. Not on my agenda. Thank you very much. Another iron sword. Why? Why are you... This is just needless property damage, sir. I do not know why you persist in such behavior. What are... You okay? Because I don't really care. I just want coins. There's a guy behind me, but he's a... Oh, never mind. He was up there. Why? Hello? Oh, you actually have stuff! So why aren't you playing the game? Well, I mean, I guess you don't really have, like, a good chest plate or anything. And you have a pretty nice bow. I don't really have a ranged weapon, so I can't really do anything. Hello? Aww. Oh, hello. That's a poor decision. What? What is your... Okay, now you take knockback. No, no, it's time to die. There is no escape. That's another nice thing about normal mode, though. You can actually use different kits and it won't be holding back. Because in insane mode, it's like you use the Energix kit. That's the only option to not almost fall off the map there. What are you talking about? Just spamming the shift unshift key. I totally know how to speed bridge, guys. Please subscribe. Very, very pro Skywars YouTuber over here. But I mean, in insane mode, you just use the Energix kit every single game. And in normal mode, I mean, you could also still use that Energix kit every game, but you can also use, like, armor. Armorsmith is actually viable. I mean, Armorsmith was always viable, but more so. Hello! Free kill, just flying out of nowhere to give itself to me. Thank you very much. Pants. Always good, always good. Do we have a nice? No. We have an ender pearl. And we have a pickaxe, and this map actually does have diamonds, so we can still abuse. Thank you very much. Feels good. I don't think there's an enchantment table, so we're just gonna have to settle for overpowered diamond armor instead. I mean, it's easier than going up there. I mean, that guy wants to do it. You have to climb for like 30 seconds just to get one chest. It's not worth it, man. It ain't worth it. Alright. Let's get over here. I guess the enchanter kit would actually be useful in this map because you get an enchantment table. Oh yes, this is an adequate amount of diamonds for me. We have fire specs. Should probably get eggs or something. Oh yes, today is a good day. And we get absorption. Up. There's someone coming down the ladder. Thank you. I guess if I have to fire respect swords, that was completely useless anyways. But still, it felt nice. No, it is way too late to put down a water bucket, sir. You are dead. Alright, what items do I have now? Did he have nice boots? It's the only thing I need left in my collection. Where's this last nerd? Where are you at, dude? Is this guy good? I'm getting both good and bad vibes from him, you know? Usually you can tell if someone's like any good at video games just from their username. My username right now is so you can tell I'm just PvP legend over here. I don't know, he has 2 underscores. That means he's probably pretty good, but his name is pluralized, which means he's probably bad. I can't tell. And that skin, I don't know what to think about that skin, man. I don't know. He did have nice boots. I'm just completely blind. Yes. No. You don't get to climb. That's not how this video game works. You don't get to escape your death. Good game. He wanted to run away from destiny, but he couldn't. His destiny was to be... Wait, how many coins did I get from him? How many coins was his fate? 100 coins. That was all he ever was. Also, apparently I'm the delivery man. The more you know. That was an episode of Skywars, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. For some reason you actually did enjoy this bad video, then maybe you'll want to click on this video to my top left. Now, what is that video, you might ask? I have no idea. I just clicked the option on YouTube that says recommended for viewer. So, yeah, hopefully it isn't too messed up, because that'd kind of reflect on you. Click on it anyways. Yay, views. Welcome guys to another episode of Skywars. I am back. I can speak without it being painful. It's amazing. And also my head is returned to a normal shape. I don't know, I don't actually remember what shape my head was before. I just didn't think this would be information I needed to memorize for the future. But I know it certainly wasn't square, and my head was getting awfully square shaped after the surgery. I thought I just played too much Minecraft, so I became Minecraft. I don't know what was going on. I'm not kidding, by the way. It's called like chipmunk teeth or something. It was not circular shaped. I'm telling you that much. It was like not even ovular. Oval. Is that how you make that a word? I don't know. Look, I'm just happy my head's in a round shape now. I don't know if it's the right round shape, but it's an improvement. Anyhow, I just talked about the shape of my head for like, 2.5 minutes, so we've reached peak Technoblade. If you could just walk off the map by yourself, that would be amazing. Thank you. I'm astonished you thought that was a good idea. It's like, which angle should I attack him from? This angle? Or I could stand right here. It's a solid idea. So I forgot all the things I was going to talk about because my attention span is like 3 seconds. Usually the game is over by now. I mean, it's been like a full, 3 seconds? You actually have stuff, so I'm strength butting you. I don't have a shirt, okay? There's no time to be honorable when you don't have a shirt. Oh, hey, ender pearls. Yes. Okay, let's just clear through the game before people notice I can't commentate. Yes. Don't live. Thank you. And rip. And the last nerd is way over here. There's a truck in the background. Oh, hello. Truck can't disguise your footsteps. And goodbye. Wait, I disabled my dragon. No! I feel like this is the part where a good YouTuber is supposed to say, but the thing I missed most of all was the opportunity to record for my fans, because I love them so much. But I'm gonna be honest, I miss eating burritos, like, way more. It's not even... Honestly, it's not even comparable. I mean, burritos... I actually don't think I can... I don't think I can eat burritos yet, but I think I'm going to anyways. It's gonna be a terrible idea, but you know what? Limits were made to be broken, okay? Okay, I do what I want, even if it's a terrible idea. That's why I have a YouTube channel, okay? You don't have any armor. I do not recommend getting into fights without, armor. Well, he has leather, but this is insane mode. Leather is... What did I say about not having armor? Okay? I mean, he had a music disc, to be fair, but he wasn't even playing it, so he didn't get the music disc hype. Or is that actually, like... Wait, there actually was stuff in these chests. So why didn't... See, there was armor. Granted, I have full iron, which isn't that much either, but I mean, still... At least I opened the chest. Hey! Oh, I kind of wanted you to fall off the map when I did that. You ruined the script. And close fight. Alright, there we go. Now I can enter pearl over there. And chain the strength onto everyone. I'm going to enter pearl over here. And then chain the strength onto everyone. Where's the last guy? I don't see him. We can't chain the strength onto him. That's okay. Just to wait a little bit longer. We have one ender pearl, so you don't want to ender pearl off the map and be a clown. Happens more often than you think. PvP. Okay, I think that was just glass, because glass is invisible. And the dragon just destroyed all the evidence. All right, glad to be dragon. Good thing I enabled the dragon when I did. That would have been bad. It's okay. I surgically edited my texture pack so glass is now visible. If you want to do this yourself, what you have to do is it's very complicated. You go to your texture pack file, you find the glass texture, and you hit the delete key. You did it. You're going to college anyhow. So Technoguild has been running quite successfully. I feel like 85% of the comments didn't get the point though. They somehow missed the techno theme and they apply with a name like TapLFan55 or like Skydust Minecraft for Life, and it's just no. That's not how. I'm sorry, but check out our guild slots. We just don't have any space for non-technos. We're like almost full. I'm kidding, but like the only thing keeping our guild afloat is. I didn't even need to deploy the Pokemon. That guy just walked off by himself. The only thing keeping our guild afloat is meme magic. I cannot violate the meme. Now, if you don't know what meme magic is the underlying force governing all human interaction, especially online, but I believe that it applies to real-life interactions as well. Now, no one controls meme magic. I don't write the laws. They just exist. I don't actually know them that well. It's more of an intuitive thing. I mean, this isn't entirely a joke, by the way. Is that someone on the ladder? Is that just the Blaze freaking me out? It's the Blaze. Because like, if you violate meme magic, there will be devastating consequences. Like Huawei uploaded a Roblox video that was the most devastating violation of meme magic I've ever seen, and he got like 90% dislikes or something because it ran against the meme. Now, he could have actually just made a meme. He could have, like, made his video slightly different to obey the meme magic laws, but he didn't, and he suffered. Okay? No one is above the meme magic laws. I'm just saying. Yeah, I mean, if I invite non-technos, the meme magic laws will be violated, and the admins will probably reset us like a normal member count. That or we'll, like, break the server first. If anyone asks, we're stress testing for the guild update. Totally, yes, we're contributing. Definitely not just trolling around with people. Yay, we're helping. Guy's reaction time. Wait, how did I get a second kill? Blazes, did you do a thing? I'm so proud of you. This never happens. Where's the last guy? Oh, there's two guys left. I have 2 ender pearls. I feel like a cool YouTuber would just instantly just ender pearl the mid and be done with it. But hey, I only have 2 ender pearls. I want to save them. I mean, there's 2 players, and I roll to one of them each. The math adds up. Hey, another person added to the guild. We have like 260 members now, which makes this the largest guild on the server by a 2 times margin. Granted, that's because the cap previously was 125, and it still is for everyone else. But hey, don't let facts get in the way of some good bragging. I feel like this is deja vu. Like, I just fought the same guy in the same place. Oh, you're immune to fire. Oh, you're flying off the map. Hello, that glass is now visible. You can't fool me. Haha. Oh my god, so many people are joining the guild. Wait. Welcome, Technoblade. I have guild chat toggled right now, so you can't actually see anything, but you can see the join messages. And yes, I have a mod to toggle guild chat. Okay, there's like 250, 260, I lost count. People are joining like every second, man. You saw it in the chat. It's crazy. Sometimes you need a break. I need to like be able to record videos sometimes on the guild chat, sparking my ADHD every 3 seconds. I told you guys about this in the guild announcement. The guild there we go. This guy has way better armor than us, even though he hasn't gone to middle. Which is just one of my pet peeves about Skywars, is that sometimes it doesn't give you armor. Why? I have 5 armor bars. Are you kidding me? Full iron is like 7.5. And by the way, armor gets better like exponentially. I mean, obviously it's a linear plus 4%, but the difference between taking 96% damage, no, the difference between taking 2 and 4% damage is a 2 times margin, if you didn't notice. You don't have any health. So even when you have all that armor, you need to kind of have health to back it up. I'm just saying. Is there a guy? Oh god, there is a guy behind me. I was gonna say, like, that sounded like a foot, and I'm getting stabbed. Alright. Oh, because all these people over there. I'll just relax, and I'll just watch it all happen. And then at the last second, oh, he dodged. I was never here. Nope, nope, you saw nothing. Nope. I am innocent of these crimes. Is he gonna come up and fight me? He is full diamond. I mean, granted, my armor isn't that bad anymore. What is he doing? I'm just gonna stab him, man. I have 20 seconds of speed left. We got this. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Go. Thank you very much. Alright, we have gold apple. Where's this last guy? Wait, we have 6 ender pearls and we weren't using them? I am a clown. He placed a door! He's a legend! I don't... What is this guy's story? That his entire battle plan was just to make doors. What is this? His entire island is door. He's like that guy from Rick and Morty that just sells fake doors. That's his thing. He's the character. I want to know what your story is. What is... Oh. You're doing this trap. This is like the most basic trap in the world, and I can still tell you that some YouTuber got like 2 million views off it. I can just tell it. Every single basic Skywars trap. 12 million views. We did it. I mean, granted, my Bed Wars video was literally just been placed in 2 blocks, but don't you make fun of me. Hypocrisy is the cornerstone of YouTube, okay? Oh snap! He closed the door, and it blocks the arrows. So when he's getting shot, he can just close the door, and when he wants to shoot, he can just open the door. This guy is a genius. Truly, we will never see a man as bright as him again in the century. But now I will one-hit kill him because I actually have gear. Goodbye. He's dead, but not forgotten. Oh boy, an Easter sale. Wanted to see this when I joined the lobby. So yeah, running the Techno Guild has been interesting. We're having a problem here where, okay, so like the amount of games you can play on the server with a party of 24 is like what, 20, 30 games? The amount of players you can play with a party of 25? 3! And I ain't playing Mega Walls, I ain't playing UHC, and I am so sick of Mega Skywars. So we're not really left with a whole lot of options. Off the map you go. He didn't actually fall off the map, he did a clutch block. But you know what, it's going to take him a half hour to recover from that. So whatever, man. I'm just going to act like I got a kill, and no one will call me out in the comment section. Yay! Okay. Anyone else in mid? Yes? Well, you die. No! No. Don't just break all my chests. That is extremely rude. Fall off the map. You didn't fall off the map. Are you kidding me? You're blocking. You're not playing the game. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you... The guy's bowing him to help out. See, he thinks he's janitoring, but I have like my full... Oh god, no, another person showed up and he actually knows what he's doing. Ah! I am so calm and collected. Yoga lessons don't fail me now. And there's a person here. Why is my life like this? No, I just wanted to break. Just wanted to relax, have some nice Skywars, cool off after the surgery. But no, people are everywhere. Please don't have a ranged weapon. I'm a huge fan of your... He is a knockback weapon. Are you kidding me? And a ranged weapon. I hate my life. Oh god. We did it! Yes! One guy left and he's coming down for me. We have used our strength potion. However, we now have actual gear. Oh wait, he's not coming down for us. He's taking his sweet, sweet time. We got this. This guy plays blocks above the chests. Why would you do that? Why? So now back to talking about the guilds. Yeah, the problem is we have just enough Technoblades that we can't like play 24-player games because otherwise we have to exclude people. But not enough. Oh, hey there. You've made a terrible, terrible mistake. This is the lamest bow battle to ever grace the earth. Just fall off the map. Thank you very much. Good day. Oh god, they all know who I am. No. This It's quite possible that the Techno Guild is going to be the second hardest team management task ever performed on the server. The first being the staff team, obviously, because I imagine they're pretty large, and the consequences of giving the wrong person the ability to ban players is obviously slightly more devastating than some guy spamming in the guild chat. But it's like, I have to deal with 250 players and all of their chat, and I have to select officers that are named Technoblade. I can't tell them apart. I don't want to be racist, but all you Technoblades, you kind of look the same. You know what? No, I'm going to paint that a different light. I don't see color. All Technoblades are equal in my eyes. I also can't tell you apart, so it's impossible for me to discriminate. Yay! Equality is great. Alright, let's get actual armor now that I'm done being very, very liberal. I don't mean that in like the political sense. I mean that, well, in the political sense, but not in like the US political sense. It's complicated. Words have multiple meanings. Does that guy have low health? Oh, he has actual health. I can't janitor him, but I can take all his stuff. Later. You want to fight? Oh, you don't have pants. What was that hit? What was that hit? What are any of these hits? I don't understand PvP anymore, man. Can you just die now? How many Ender Pearls are in this game? Oh my god. This game was all the Ender Pearls. But yeah, finding officers has been difficult. Maybe I can get... I have like a staff member on an alt as an officer. Maybe I can just get like half the staff team to just rename themselves to Technoblade, and then that'll work. That seems reasonable. I'm sure they'll be okay with that. I mean, I just bring in regular staff members to moderate, but then like that would violate the meme magic, and it would all fall apart from there. You see the predicament I'm in? There's no win. That was Lumps of Scars, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see more bad videos, then you can click on this video where I talk about all my middle school adventures. We had good times. Well, I mean, I was depressed for most of middle school, but still, good times, good times. Awkward pause while I wait for the full 20 seconds YouTube allows me to have end screens to play. Click on it. Welcome, guys, to another episode of Skywars. So school just started for me, so I'm gonna talk about that. I know I've talked about school a lot recently, but you know what? It's a big deal. Leave me alone. See, people always tell me that seniors have like this special mindset that makes the year completely different than every other year, and I believe it. I don't feel any different. I feel exactly the same as I have for quite a while. And honestly, I've developed a theory on this. I think I've been a senior this whole time in like spirit. Like halfway through junior year, I just stopped caring at all, and I just became a senior. Not on paper, didn't get to skip any classes, but you know, the mindset was adopted, and now I can't get any more done with school than I already was, so it feels the same. This year is really okay. You just nope, and then strength. See, that was actually really dangerous, but he didn't even have his weapon out. He was not expecting to move that bold, so it worked out. That or I got lucky. I like to attribute very complex explanations. Just don't even consider the luck part. Nah, it's all intentional. It's all part of my master plan. Let's go. Yeah, whatever. But honestly, this year is really weird because... Wait, how'd you get here? Oh, whatever. This year is really weird because... Well, the problem is I have, like, two types of classes. I have the really hard classes that take a ton of work, and then I have, like, the baby mode classes. Like, I knew they were going to be easy, but I think I underestimated how effective I was at getting easy mode classes. And the difference is really extreme. And I have to go back and forth. It's not like my hard classes are, like, lined up. No, I have to go back and forth, so I'll go to my, like, my first class, and it'll be like, okay, so everyone take these sheets and go make friends with people and introduce them to the class. And I'll go to my second class and goes, remember those 50 essays you had to read? We're taking a huge test on them. Hope you studied. And I'll go to my third class and they'll be like, all right, so I'd like to introduce myself, and the entire class period is like a teacher Q&A. And then I'll go to the fourth class and they'll just instantly slam me with a discussion on literary merit and what it really means. And then I'll go to my fifth class and they'll be like, all right, so we're gonna be learning what a variable is today. Do you guys know what a variable is? It's important. It's the difference between the two types of classes. Just, I haven't gotten over it. Is that guy dead yet? Come on. Come on. Do you mind? Do you mind, sir? Do you mind? Do you mind? I don't think he minds at all. Alright, well... Whatever, we can go get this gear. No, he's actually... I'm gonna pick up the gear anyways. Alright, and we fight. And good game. I think the best example of the baby mode classes is my science class, because we like walk in on the first day and this guy is like, alright, so what you're gonna do is, you're gonna take a ruler and measure like your height, how long your arm is, how long your nose is, and you're gonna write this stuff down and then form a spreadsheet. That's your assignment for week 1. And I'm sitting here like, what? Did I just get transported back to 4th grade? Rulers? That's what we're learning? Rulers are just the most complex scientific instruments of discovery, honestly. Very difficult to use. I don't know what they're teaching me. They want me to write an essay on the findings too. What is the essay gonna be about? Okay. Okay. It's supposed to be like 500 words, but really my findings come down to men equal tall, women equal not quite as tall in general sometimes. That's basically the results I've gotten from this. I thought it was common knowledge, but I'll just write 500 words on it. You know what, I've learned how to just really stretch out simple concepts. I have a YouTube channel dedicated to it, so I think I'll be fine, but it's still such a weird essay to write. Honestly, though, the weirdest thing has happened to me this year, and this year's been really short so far, so I'm surprised something that caught me this far off guard has happened. We were, like, supposed to read these essays for English, and one of these essays was just like detailing this the effect of poverty and how it was a big problem in their kingdom or whatever. And I'm just like, all right. And he's gonna propose a solution. I can tell he's spilled enough to what he thinks is gonna solve it. And then halfway through the essay, he just goes, and I know for a fact 1-year-olds are delicious. And I go, what? And then the rest of the essay is justifying human cannibalism. What? I've never been so caught off guard. Game of Thrones, M. Night Shyamalan, nothing came close to how surprised I was. Apparently it was a work of satire, which makes a lot of sense, but like, I was so caught off guard. I thought he was gonna like suggest like the Department of Education be founded or something. I thought there was gonna be like some legitimate policy here, and he's like, we should eat children. That was the thesis. What? I can't make this stuff up. If you want to find it, I'm not making this up. It's a famous essay. I think it's called like A Modest Proposal. A I'm not sure. It's written by like Jonathan Swift or something. So yeah, that's my adventure. I'm sorry I'm just sitting around here, but there's some dude that's taking a half hour to get to mid. I can hear him. Just kidding, I can't hear him. I'm using my Ghost Client's X-ray system. It automatically photoshops to look like I'm playing legit. It's pretty advanced. It edits the video feed in real time. Yeah. It's like my ghost menu. He broke a wood block. Aha. Peekaboo! Wow, he actually came pretty close to killing me there. I underestimated how much gear he had, but I had like full diamond and sharp one. I wasn't really too worried. Alright. Let's throw down regen, because why not? We should probably get a compass at some point. We got, 2 nerds left. Mining Girl of Doom and Sporty BO3. Mid continuing to give us absolutely no gear whatsoever. Thanks, Mid. Very helpful. Whee! Alright. I'm not here. Nope. Just, I'm not even. Don't pay no attention. This was here the whole time. I am invisible. This was part of the natural map, man. I don't think they're buying it. Don't think they're buying it. Well, I ran out of school things to talk about. In my defense, school, like, just started, okay? It's not... I don't really have a whole lot of material to work with, but I found my current experiences pretty interesting. And surprise attack! Yep. Alright. They gonna try something? Mining Girl of Doom gonna try something? Oh, dang. They put down the regeneration potion. Really? Your strategy was to walk slightly to the side? Alright, well, what? Ow. Okay. Okay, you discovered that hitboxes are actually slightly larger. Are they? They probably are. It's probably because the arrow can arc over as well. Try it. I dare you. Surprise attack! Thanks for building my platform, and later. Alright. Bump. Back to mid I go. Alright, I guess I can talk about Pokemon Go a little bit. I don't know. Pokemon Go is such, like... It's such a weird experience, because, like, so many people play it. I don't know. Honestly, one of the cool things that happened was there's, like, a park. It's not close to where I live, but, you know, it's in driving distance, whatever. Where there's, like, 5 Pokestops right next to each other, and people, like, all group there and add, like, 12,000 lures. And it's honestly really... It's a really strange experience, because, like, whenever a rare Pokemon appears, you can hear each group of people say its name out loud, like, one by one. Like, I saw Bulbasaur, like, Bulbasaur, and the group next to us went, Bulbasaur! And then I heard, like, an echo of Bulbasaur in the back, like, everyone freaking out over this thing. I love Bulbasaur, by the way. Like, in the games, it's not my favorite Pokemon, but in Pokemon Go, it is my favorite. I just want a grass-type Pokemon, okay? There's not that many good ones. I want one. Yeah. That was a pretty close fight. Oh, dang. Second killer. XX King _ Opic XX. I'm surprised I beat him. Honestly, Pokemon Go is, like, a game. Honestly, I think it's, like, kind of a terrible game when you look at it. I still play it. It's still fun, but I think, like, the design is just so awful. But the fact that so many people play it actually adds, like, another layer to it. Like, it's so popular, like, my English teacher talked about it for, like, 10 minutes at the start of class. He was, like, bragging how he had more Pokemon than another teacher. How he was level 22, which is actually quite surprising. Please don't stab me. Alright, he's gonna take at least 12 seconds. Well, not 12. Well, you guys know what I mean. You guys know, I'm just gonna... Okay, he's actually taking 12 seconds. This worked out. Please don't have gear. Please don't have gear. Please don't... Okay, good, he doesn't have gear. Oh, there's another guy here. Please don't have gear. Well, I have strength. Deal with it. Strength! Alright, that... Strength very narrowly saved me there. And pants. Thank you. Just need to regenerate, and the game is won. Regen 1 isn't gonna cut it. No. approaches. Death approaches. Oh, what? Nope, 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 nope. I'm getting destroyed. Getting destroyed. No, no, death approaches. I was completely calm. I knew I was gonna win the entire time. I was like, this is a really easy fight, and then I jumped down and accidentally opened a chest and got the crap beaten out of me. It was awful. Well, at least there's good stuff in this chest, am I right? Hey. Let's get some healing. And we're set. Alright. Alright. Bump, bump. Just a chance of sword right here. Nope, nope. Denied. Alright, actually we can get Sharp 3 Knockback 1. Knockback 1 is a great enchantment for Skywars. I mean, when it works. I think I've mentioned this before, but Knockback is kind of weird in Hypixel and Minecraft in general. Doesn't really work half the time. Or maybe everyone's a hacker and I don't know it. I don't know. I don't know, man. I just assume Minecraft's not the best PvP optimized game. Let's be real here. Alright, where are the nerds at? Please, I need to end this game. I don't have anything to talk about except my Pokemon. To be fair, my Gyarados is pretty awesome. I'm quite proud of it, but that's about it. I have a Jolteon, but I mean it's an electric type. All of the electric types are awful. That's why they're just so bad. Like compare a Vaporeon. Have a Vaporeon fight any electric type. It's gonna win. Tajamos? What? I have seen hack spelled many ways, but that is oh no. Oh, so much damage. Oh no. This is a near-death experience. Alright, you know what, I'm just gonna act oblivious. You both gonna attack me at the same time? Oh, actually, you have gear. Block a crit, block a crit. Nope, that's not happening. Alright. Oh, he's resistant to fire. Well, that's smart. That's smart. He's being aggressive because he pretty much critting me in the back is his only chance of winning at this point. I got Sharp 3 and full diamonds. Axe! No, I'm sorry. I got that wrong. It was more of a hacks? You gotta differentiate the question mark there. Speaking of people calling hacks, I don't know how Spec Chat is going. I've encountered no opposition to the idea, only support. Everyone seems to want it to happen, and I think it's just a matter of admins haven't made it admins, please. Spec Chat. Spec Chat, please. Alright. It was like my favorite part of solo mode, and it's been taken away from me, man. It's been taken away. I'm not even sure if it was intentionally taken away. There really was never an explanation. Alright. I mean, everyone in the comments is gonna be like, well, I think... Oh, no, don't beat me up. No. Alright. Let's not panic. Let's not panic. Let's not panic. Alright, let's panic a little bit. Let's stab this guy. Alright, well, he fell off. Oh, he's back. I get his stuff. Thank you, rubber band. And, alright, what can we do? We can get Sharp 3. We just need the levels, which requires us to be left alone for a few seconds. That's not going to happen. Alright. Anyone else? And, oh, okay. Okay, this isn't going to happen. This isn't going to happen, dude. Alright. Strength, dude. Excuse me. And I didn't ever get to enchant. Okay. Never got to enchant my sword. It's tribal, man. It's hectic. Oh boy, we got our weekly quests. Plus 3 souls, and now I have 385. Yeah, people have been asking me about the solo. I finally got all the items in the solo. The last one I got was the Pyromancer perk, which is actually one of the ones I wanted the most, but I don't really play ranked anymore, so whatever, man. So yeah, now I'm just gonna let them pile up as high as I can go. It's more interesting than opening the soul well for what, like another 200 coins? Nah. That was another episode of Skywars, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. It's not a request. You're forced to leave a like. Control is an illusion. Free will is a synonym for illusion, so I don't sound repetitive. You know what, whatever. Bye. Welcome guys to another episode of Skywars. So we're playing here, we're nicked as Vietnam today because this nickname has a very, very special story attached to it. So there I was, AFK in the lobby because I have to AFK for 23 hours or more per day or I will die. It's an ancient Egyptian curse. It's a long story for another day. Can I make this jump? I can make this jump, yes. There is only death. Nope. Do we have actual like armor now? Hey, okay, let's just continue. Ring of Death. I don't want to jump. Okay. It's not looking. Death. Thank you very much. Okay, so there I am. AFK in the lobby so that King Tut or whatever doesn't come and just murder my soul. And this guy just walks up to me, stares me in the eye, says one word, Vietnam, and then goes and plays Bed Wars. I do not know what message he wanted to tell me. Maybe he just really likes Vietnam as a country, but his words will forever stay in my heart. And that is why we have nicked ourselves Vietnam, because Vietnam was taken, so... close enough. I don't know. What are you doing? I guess that's a cool spot to be in. I can respect that. You're gonna ender pearl to me and like two-shot me any second now. I feel like that's something that would happen. Or are you gonna jump down here and just get block hit to death? I mean, I wouldn't recommend it, but apparently you want to, so... That was an interesting decision to make. I'm just saying, man. You can't... Why would you jump me? I had better stuff. Why would you do such a thing? I don't know. Hey! 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 The important thing is that you tried. I might sound a little bit different today. I woke up pretty sick. I had this giant headache, and the only thing I could think of was how much I wanted to die. But I feel better now. I only want to die the average amount, so yeah, I don't know if it's gonna translate to my voice or not, because people don't really know what they sound like. Everyone sounds different to themselves than they do to everyone else. It's a actual science fact. I remember when I first heard my voice when I was like 12. I'm just like, this isn't my voice. And my dad was like, yeah, it is. I'm like, no, I have friends. This can't possibly be my voice. And then I showed it to my friend. He's like, your voice sounds good. I'm like, yes, thank you. Redeemed. I sounded so bad. Granted, I sound like I smoked 12 packs of cigarettes a day now, but still, it's an improvement. You guys don't know what it was like before. Everyone tells me I sound like a 40-year-old. I don't think they talk to many 40-year-olds, but I don't know. I'm 17. Not that old. Actually pretty young. They won't let me vote. No, not the Pokemon. That was pretty awesome. Good for that guy. You know, his Voltorb was good. I can respect it. I mean, I didn't get coins for it, but still, it was worth it. I mean, what do I even use coins for anymore? I have pretty much all of the things. I could get another 1% chance of getting a golden app. No, you don't get to play this game. No fun allowed. Rip. Alright. I need another victim. Where are they at? Oh, victim spotted. Do I have... No, I do not have a water bucket. No fun allowed. Alright, trace amounts of fun detected. Oh, wow, what's he building there? I'm just, how's it going? I wish I had a lava bucket. He's trying to do the Bed Wars, not the Bed Wars. He's trying to do the staircase trap thing that happens like once every other game on this map. I don't have any tools to troll him with. Maybe I can just like farm my arrows hit stat. Oh wow, let me just walk into there. Oh boy, my silverfish. No. Does he think I'm just gonna? Do you think I'm just gonna walk into that? Is that his plan? I mean, granted, it probably works on most people. You have no idea how easy it is to trick people into falling into traps. Honestly, you don't even need traps. You could probably just AFK at your spawn island and half the people trying to get to you would fall off. This is very interesting. Hey there. How are you doing? You enjoying life? You having a good time? It took him a while, but he noticed. It's actually my new hobby, though. You just walk up behind people and just breathe down their neck until they realize you're there, which takes a long time. Usually you can just stand behind them for 2 minutes before the mods ban you for cross-teaming, but until that happens, life is amazing. Okay, good times were had. Just Skywars players, they don't know what's going on, man. Zero awareness of their surroundings. Constant vigilance, man. That is the mantra of Skywars. And they do not heed it. Also, I'm not convinced that any of these people have, like, actual Minecraft sound turned on. You don't have any stuff. What are you doing? You need stuff to play this game. I'm so good. Hit all of those rods. Don't doubt me. I caught a fish. I did it. What did you just say? Like Patane. Patane. Aw, sick burn. Sick burn. It's a new one. Patane. Is that guy coming to beat me up? No. No. We'll have to reschedule. My schedule's actually pretty packed right now. Talk to my secretary. Fine, I'll find a way to fit you in. No, you can't dodge my sword like that. That's not how this game works. Oh, you're resistant to fire. That's adorable. And it's time to die. Only death. No, this isn't happening. Not at all. Oh, hello. I think I could find a way to fit you guys into my schedule of just death. Is he alive? No, he's not alive. And death. Anyone else? This dude? Hello. How are you doing? I'm going great. Oh, thank God he is like 0 FOV. No. Did he notice? I think I lost him. Okay, I think he's an F5 now. Goodbye. Nope. I can't tell if he's going AFK or if he's just lagging out. I think both. And we're back. I've been trying to rotate what kit I use on like each map, depending on whether it has an anvil or not. But the problem is that the Energix kit is just the best kit to use in every situation because strength. When is strength not used? Someone starts b-hopping on you. Strength is stronger than hacks. Someone's like, actually good at the video game. Strength is stronger than skill. Someone has 12 times more gear than you. Strength gives you temporary sharpness 10, which actually isn't an exaggeration. I imagine that's roughly what plus 130% sharpness 1 diamond sword would do. That sentence didn't work, but the numbers are right. That's what matters. All of my health is gone. I'm just gonna stay here for a little bit if you don't mind. I'm just gonna hang out over here. Thank you for understanding. I deeply appreciate it. I don't think his sound is on. Why would you block yourself off? Why? You fool! And now that we have strength, we can go over here and ruin everyone's lives. Strength. That guy actually took a while to kill. His sword is not very good. Strength. Is this a 5th guy? Strength! My voice goes up like 2 decibels every time I get a strength kill. Hacks! And we're back on another map that has an anvil, so it's just gonna look like I use the Energix kit 24/7, which I guess is more or less accurate. It just kind of renders my previous statement about using different kits on different maps kind of irrelevant. I mean, the last map didn't have an anvil, I just kind of forgot to change kits. Awkward. To mid we go. Give me all the loot so I don't have to, like, actually commentate for once on my channel. No eggs for you. No, sir. At least I got a Pokemon. I don't know why they give you, like, so many, like, mining tools. I didn't go to mid to get 3 efficiency 3 pickaxes. Oh, 4. Oh, boy. This is the item I went to mid for, man. I didn't... Armor, weapons, ender pearls. Oh, here we go. Thanks. The game could see through my sarcasm. Am I gonna get a 5th pickaxe? This is it. Alright, I didn't get... That was actually somehow worse. Flint and steel and experience bottles. Well, I guess we could use... Now, we can't even abuse experience bottles. What would we combine? Oh, no, wait, I got this. I know what we have to combine. We have to make the ultimate pickaxe. Is there... someone... Okay, that guy's way over there. No fun allowed, sir. That's not how this works. Sharp efficiency 5! The ultimate pickaxe. Let's go. We can mine all the blocks. Okay, that's dirt, so there's actually pretty much no stone on this map, so it's completely useless. Alright, check out this strat. I fish this guy. He falls down. He didn't fall down. Okay, the strat's kind of been ruined. But I appeal it. Wait. Strat! Alright, and now we got this guy. And now we got the sharpness 5 pick. Alright, we did not fall off the map there. That is all according to plan. Get this guy. Sharpness pickaxe. And everything is good. Alright, who's this last guy? Slow pot. Interesting skin. This guy's probably like a PvP god. You can always tell by their name. I don't know where he is, but I'm sure we'll have an epic battle when I eventually find him. Is This is why the first refill needs to come earlier, because this is the only thing that happens in Skywars games. Either everyone dies instantly, or one guy stays in some obscure part of the map where no one can find him, and then you have to wait like a minute and a half for the chest to actually give you compasses. There you go. There you are. You don't have any stuff. You do have the heart particles, which means... I guess that isn't even top 200, I'm told by the comment section. It just means they're like top 1,500. And there's been several seasons, so that pretty much just means they're top, like, 5,000. It's very prestigious, trust me. What are you doing? I don't want to rush, because I feel like I don't have Ender Pearl, so I'm gonna get, like, hit once, take 12 miles of knockback. People are like, Technoblade, good, and it's because usually when my knockback isn't good, I instantaneously die and then edit that part out. So you kind of get selection bias. I'm not sure what to think of this arrangement, so I'm just gonna blow it up. I don't like looking at art. Do I have 2 strength potions? Oh, I have a blindness potion. What's the plan here? And away I go. How is your day going? No, you don't get to have fun. You don't get to play video games. That's not how this game works. Not today. Now we can destroy the tree because I hate nature. Get him, dragon. That was an episode of Skywars, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I was going to record another round, but the pizza just got here, so later, nerds. If you guys enjoyed this episode, maybe you should watch my Christmas special, where I burn everything. Because that's what Christmas is all about. That part isn't actually in the video, I just felt like including it. Welcome, guys, to another episode of Skywars. I think these videos are going to serve as a record of my slow descent into insanity, because I cannot handle the Techno Guild. That's actually a member of the Techno Guild that just got killed there. I'm not in a party with him or anything. There's so many of us that you just run across them in Skywars now. Please die. What are you... We broke his spirit. We didn't even need to kill him. Granted, I really could have used that chest plate, but still, it was worth it, man. It was worth it. We could see the fear in his eyes. He didn't want to deal with video games anymore, man. Like, I just came here to have a good time, not get cyberbullied online by pigs stabbing people for coins. But it was not to be. There we go. Here's the armor. Someone got kicked from the guild, which is a good. Oh snap! Everyone's getting kicked. Now, that's actually like a pretty good officer, so I trust their judgment. Okay, so there's basic rules to be in the guild, okay? And it's the same rules as the server. That's it. There's no extra guilds here. And they're back. That's okay. It was probably a warning kick. Because it's like, don't spam, don't post links, probably shouldn't be sending death threats. How am I losing this fight? Are you kidding me? Oh, he didn't have any health. I just kind of assumed the guy would be losing, but I guess really laggy block hits can get you far in life. So it's like, don't spam the chat. We have like 400-ish members, more than 400. We'll probably have 500 by the time this gets uploaded. I don't even know. We don't have any room for guild chat spam. It's just not. It's not a policy we can maintain. Don't post links. I don't want. Why would you post links? No, stop. No. Please die. There's no escape. Out of here. And like, yeah, don't send death threats. Try not to like deal any drugs in the guild chat. I'm saying this in the video, by the way, because I assume all the people named Technoblade watch my channel. I'd be surprised if they didn't. No one reads the guild message of the day. It doesn't work. I don't know. We're up against Coca-Cola 66. I don't understand names anymore, man. They don't appear to be alarmed. Well, trademark Technoblade. The second they start camping, blow them up. Good day. I'll just be over here. Don't mind me. How are you doing? Oh, are you having a good day? Did you just want to play? There's no escape from here. No. Only death. Oh, they actually got an escape. Good for them. Good for them. And now death. Don't want to get knocked off the map. Wait, I can just do this. Out was not a winning strategy to no GG. No GG. Savage. So yeah, just like follow the rules and you can stay. I don't want to kick people, but if you're gonna break the rules like 50 times, please don't knock me off. I don't. Thank God that guy couldn't aim. I would have died. But I have a baby chicken. Where's the baby chicken? Oh, we have to rescue it. Baby chicken, get over here. I built the bridge. I should actually get armor now. What don't I have? I don't have pants. Okay, we're gonna die. And the server's lagging, which is just ideal for low armor PvP. Nope. You kidding me? He got ender pearls off that one. What was that? How did he get hit? What happened? What? I am so confused by PvP. I do not want to cross there, actually. Not really interested in crossing that bridge at this time. Baby chicken is dying. No! And now I'm gonna cross. Don't mind me. I'll just be out. I'm right here. Don't pay no attention. This man has full health. And now he doesn't have full health. Good day. Rest in peace. Techno Coffee left the guild twice. He couldn't leave it one time, man. The definitive... Yeah, things are kind of falling apart. I'm kidding. Things are going fine. It's just unusually hectic in the chat right now. Actually, I don't have guild chat toggled on, so it's possible things are falling apart, man. Just the guild's on fire. Everything's on fire. Hypixel's just crashing because of Techno Guild. I don't know. We broke /glist, by the way. If you type /glist, the Minecraft client just crashes because it can't handle that many names. The message is too long. We hit that around 50 members ago. I think we're past the point of no return. I think I'm just gonna get like, we need to get all the Technoblades together for a couple games of Mega Sky Wars. Then we just have to nuke the project and pretend we never saw it and go into like the witness protection program. Nice dodge. People are placing bets on like how long my mental health will survive and before I just snap and just disband the Techno Guild entirely. I'm placing my money on another 3 days. I think that's about how long I'll survive, and then school will start and I'll be like, I don't have time for this, and just disband it entirely. But until then, the hype lives on. We